big swing there.
Yep, there we go. Too much to handle.
Yep, Billy's got a free ball over.
Low snap, Emmel looking to pass. Throwing deep, trying to hit Yansky. Yansky's got it at the 30. He's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown.
I told you.
Wow, what a play.
I told you. Inside to Krause.
Yeah.
Big bucket, Avery Krause. Big bucket.
Intercepts the pass. Billies have a chance here to add to their lead. Kramer, feeling it. Another three. Three points in the first half for Trapper. Kramer gives the Billies.
Deep breath. Here's the pitch. There's a shot. That could be gone. That's out of here. How about a home run by Sam Robinson? That's a home run. How do you end the game?
He's ready to go. Danny winds, kicks, deals, and there's a ball game. He's going to hit.
Welcome to another Billies Live production. Find us on your favorite social sites and apps. Like, subscribe, and get notified when we go live.
Well, good evening from San Antonio, Texas, Northside ISD Farris Stadium and the area round of the playoffs. Randall King, Tim Kamen with you here tonight. Hey, you got me jerseyed up this evening.
Yeah, I know.
I see.
And a good combination, 10-4.
Well, yeah, what about maybe that connection can happen out there on the field tonight just like last
Like it did
week.
last week,
We'll
yeah.
sure take it. Glad you could join us, the Battling Billies, in the regional semifinals, taking on the Pleasanton Eagles tonight here in San Antonio. We've got a 7 o'clock kickoff, and glad you could join us. Boy, that intro always gets me pumped up. Boy, nice to hear, and they've added that play in from last week. What a ball game last week against Cal Allen. And here we are, Tim. We got lots of football to talk about here in the next few minutes. Glad you could join us. We'll be back after this.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com.
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J4 Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J4 Trailer, that's where I got mine.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
And we are back to Farris Stadium in San Antonio. Thanksgiving weekend, and we got football tonight. Battling Billies in the semifinal round of Division I. 4A football be taking on the Pleasanton Eagles. It has been an eventful week, to say the least. The Billies are without head coach Lance Moffitt. He will not be coaching tonight. We're not aware of all the circumstances surrounding that. We just know that he will not be here tonight. And like we said on Coffee with Coach this morning, you know as much as we know.
Yeah.
We're not privy to what's going on in that environment. We do know that they are in capable hands with defensive coordinator Bill Wilder, who has head coaching experience, offensive coordinator Jeff Huff. You got Dusty Gibbs, who's got head coaching experience. I think both sides of the ball take care of their own business tonight. Will they miss Coach Moffitt? I think so. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and you know, Randall, he hadn't made any tackles. He hadn't gained any yardage. So, you know, it comes down to the kids playing. And I'm sure that Coach Wilder has made sure that these kids stay focused on just do your job. Just go play football. Yeah. Don't, you know, let everything else handle, you know, it'll come out in the wash. But let's go out and play Billy football. And I'm sure that our kids are ready.
Yeah, and I think you put it very well this morning. Those of you that did not tune in to Coffee with Coach, don't spread the rumors.
Yeah,
nobody really knows what's going on here. And let the facts play out, as Dr. Rodriguez has said. And when that information needs to be made available, it will. So we're here for football tonight, and boy, it should be a dandy after the upset last week of the number 8 team in the state of Texas in 4A, and the Billies came out and fired up, ready to go in Jourdanton last week and got the win over Cal Allen. Great performance on defense and offense.
Yeah.
They score on their first possession, and the defense goes to work and does their job. I think the defense scripted it just right.
Yeah, and it was a much different game than we had been seeing. We had been seeing a lot of offense, but it was an old-fashioned smash mouth, a defensive battle. And Billy's made the big play right at the end of the game, and that's what it comes down to.
So here we are this week. And I don't say it too loudly, but I think we're kind of back to what we typically have been seeing. Pleasanton will run the spread offense. They're going to put the ball in the air. Their quarterback has a, 65% completion percentage throughout the season. So we're going to see the ball go up in the air a little bit more tonight. We say there may be more points on the board. Common opponents, the Billies have played the same common opponent as Pleasanton. We've played Bernie. We've played Somerset, and we've also played Lampasas, and
all tight games. I mean, so on paper, Randall, it's going to be tight. It's going to, I mean, everything, in regards to total yardage, Fredericksburg with about 370 to Pleasanton's 340. Pleasanton is going to, 50% is in the air, 50% is on the ground. So that's going to be my biggest concern about tonight is how much they throw the ball.
Yeah, and will our defense be able to get to the quarterback? As you see both teams coming out onto the field. We're just about 7.5 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take a quick break and be right back with starting lineups in just a moment.
Strayer and Ulfers, from humble beginnings to a Fredericksburg mainstay. When Edgar Strayer purchased an oil and gas business in 1928, he may not have envisioned it would still thrive nearly a century later. Guiding through the Great Depression, he built a clientele of area farmers with a firm handshake and friendly service. 2 succeeding generations still run the business. Roy Strayer and his sister Betty are mainstays around their shop on Adams Street, where their sons Steve, Charles, and Edward service the needs of thousands of locals and visitors alike. Strayer and Ulfers, a Fredericksburg institution.
Well, I was going to say, when we come on offense, we talk about our offense, and because that's how they kind of do it on TV.
Yeah, we can try.
For over 7 decades, and with the support of customers like you, Ewald Kubota has grown to be the #1 Kubota volume dealer in the United States. Plus, we have the distinct honor of being a Kubota elite dealer. So thank you, Jim, Julio, Jamar, Mr. Loya, Mike, Letty, Mr. Rodriguez, Paul and Penny, Thomas and Catherine, Mr. Miranda. From the Gulf of Mexico to the hill country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
And we are back to Farris Stadium in San Antonio, Texas, Northside ISD. Northside hosts a lot of playoff events. I know we went to their tennis center and played a few weeks ago. They usually do a very fantastic job. Everything has been great since we pulled in, from parking the bus to getting up to the press box, and we appreciate all that they put into it.
Yeah, outstanding facilities, unbelievable. We played 2 years ago, played in the brand new gym they had just built. It just, you see the indoor natatorium, the outdoor natatorium or you've got the gym over here. It's incredible.
Yeah, band marched here just a couple of weeks ago. A very nice stadium. Well, let's take a moment to look at starting lineups tonight. We'll start on offense for the Battling Billies, and a lot of familiar names there, Tim. I'm going to hand that off to you.
Yeah, 5 important people: Sam Barron, Yordi Hernandez, Clayton Curl, Derek Whitworth, Rusty Price. That's that offensive line. They're all seniors. They've done a great job. Not only are they protecting Emmel, but they're giving some holes for those guys to run through. The wide receiver crew: Cade Yinsky, Sam Seidenberger, Leighton Byer, and Mason Ray. And then in the backfield, you've got Cole Emmel at quarterback, and he's going to be giving the ball to Jesse Leha.
Yeah, and Leha will be spotted by Stephen Wade throughout the course of the game, and Leha, big first half last week, and then kind of went silent in the second half. But
I think there were some adjustments made by Cal Allen, and then we put Wade in there, which is probably a little more power back, and he was able to be successful.
Yeah, kicking off, doing the kicking duties tonight, Cade Yinsky will be holding. Giovanni Alva, as usual, will be kicking off, and you got to think he's going to get some all-district honors. He's had a fantastic season kicking the ball.
38 out of 40 for points after touchdown. So PAT, nice job there, and 2 for 3 from field goals. So he's been solid. Very solid. On the defensive side of the ball tonight, and man, we'll look at tackles by some of these guys as we go, but the end positions tonight: Noah Borda, a senior, and at the other end, James Sabera, a senior. The tackles tonight up front: Logan McCarver and Yori Estrada, both juniors. Gary Seidenberger, a name you'll hear quite often. Logan Metzger, both leading the team in tackles. Luke DeCuffa at the outside backer position. The safeties: Sam Seidenberger and Javier Rodriguez. On the corners, Angel Neri and Cade Yinsky. Punting tonight, Cade Yinsky will continue that job with Gary Seidenberger as the deep snapper. Captains tonight: Cade Yinsky, Cole Emmel, Mason Ray, Derek Whitworth, Logan Metzger, and Gary Seidenberger as team captains meet at midfield. While I tell you what, Tim, I'll kind of keep an eye on that. We'll look at the Pleasanton starting lineup and their offense, which will be anchored by a junior quarterback, but offensive side of the ball for Pleasanton. Yeah, offensively, they're fairly young. They have 2 sophomores, and they start a freshman guard, Evan Guardiola, Giancarlo Garcia, Peyton Eichmann, Day Silva, Stephen West. That's the lineman. In the slot is Diego Luna. Tight end is Jace Krauskup. Wide receiver Jaden Palacios. Tight end is Cade Mitchell. At running back, Joel Aravalo, and they're going to have to watch him. He's got over 1,000 yards this year. And then at quarterback, the junior Sean Ramos. And Ramos, like we said, completing 65% of his passes this year, and is a dual threat.
On the defensive side of the ball, as we get closer to kickoff, Pleasanton won the toss and elected to receive. But on the defensive side of the ball tonight, for the Pleasanton Eagles, the defensive end, Cade Mitchell, a senior. At the nose spot, Quade Campbell. The other end, Jathan Martinez, another senior. Jace Krautkoff will go both ways at the inside backer and a receiver on offense. Chance Herman, inside linebacker, Michael Castillo and A.J. Ayala at the outside linebacker positions. The safeties, Oscar Leal, J.J. Morales. Juan Lopez and Marco Quinones will handle the cornerback positions. Both those gentlemen are seniors. Diego Luna will be the punter, Chance Heyman as the deep snapper. So Pleasanton wins the toss, and they elect to receive and go on offense to start this ball game here tonight at Farris Stadium.
And Randall, I think that tells you exactly what Pleasanton wants to do. They want to keep that Billy offense off the field, and I tell you what, that I like the fact that Billy defense is going to be here on the field first, because I think you can really set the tone if you can get you a 3 and out.
Our title sponsor tonight, we'll talk more as we go, Fredericksburg Realty. Giovanni Alva Tees it up, kicks it away. Short, high, end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded at the 25-yard line and going to come up that right sideline before being pushed out of bounds at about the 44. We are looking from the home sideline, so not on the Billies sideline this year. This evening, Billies are the visiting team, white jerseys, red numerals. The Pleasanton Eagles are the home team, green jerseys, white trousers, white numerals, and so we're looking at them as Pleasanton moves left to right on your computer screen or your radio dial if you're listening on texasradio.net. First down and 10. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, going to hand off over the right side. The defense will pull him down after a 1-yard gain. It'll be second down and 9.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Gary Seidenberger. Seidenberger, the second leading tackler for the Billies. He's got 124 tackles, 8 for a loss, tackles for loss, and almost got in the backfield, gain of 1.
Second down, shotgun formation again for Pleasanton. Quarterback looking to pass. Pressure coming from the backside. Boy, they're going to get to him, but he gets the ball away, and it is complete at the 40-yard line. One Billy to beat as they've got the angle, and he's going to high step it into the end zone for the touchdown. And we look back, that no flags, a 56-yard touchdown completion.
And Randall, that was the concern. How were we going to be able to defend in that defensive backfield? And all they did was he rolled right. And I tell you what, if he holds that ball a half a second later, he's going to be hit by number 22 by the Billies, but he was able to get that off.
Point after attempt is no good. It is wide to the right, so the Pleasanton Eagles take their opening possession and find the end zone on a 56-yard pass completion. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
Segner's is your jewelry destination for everyday and special occasion jewelry. Just ask Olympic gold medalist in women's softball, Kat Osterman. She trusts Segner's. Find us at 236 West Main Street or on the web at segnersjewelers.com. Come check out our custom-designed Billy's charms, keychains, and so much more. We love and support our hometown teams. Go Billies!
And we're back to Northside Stadium. Our title sponsor tonight, Fredericksburg Realty. Since 2017, when Justin and Amy Kopp acquired Fredericksburg Realty, they've put their customer first. Visit their Main Street office and you'll feel the family vibe team-wide. Over the years, Fredericksburg Realty has helped families and investors discover the properties of their dreams, from second homes to sprawling ranches and everything in between. Residential, exclusive, and commercial. Whether you're buying or selling, call Justin and Amy Kopp at Fredericksburg Realty Group, 997-6531 or 257 West Main, or online at fredericksburgrealty.com. Fredericksburg Realty, happy to support our Battling Billies. Kick is off. It is a short kick, going to be fielded at the 22, and a fair catch made by the Billies. And we'll see what Cole Emmel and that offense can put together here to answer that opening possession.
Yeah, and Randall, I think it's important that the Billies do answer back and get some points. Just a quick strike. Billies were probably a second or two away from, that being, a sack. But he did get it off, and great catch there by Krauskop getting in the end zone.
Yeah, you're right. Boy, it was not much from that tackle being made on the quarterback, and it would have been a sack and possibly a fumble as that ball was up in the air. But you move forward. Here we go. Emmel in the backfield. Handoff. Fakes the handoff to Leha. Throws. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Mason Ray. And just a little play action there to start the game.
Yeah, and he had Mason Ray open, just kind of threw it a little too high. I'm trying to see, there really is no wind. I don't see any wind.
No, very calm when we walked across the field an hour and a half ago.
A perfect night for football.
Second down and 10. Mason Ray split out here wide to the left. One man to the right. Emmel, handoff. Leha breaking tackles. He'll be out close to the 30-yard line. See if they give him forward progression. That'll be a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, nice job there by Leha going over the right side. And Randall, I tell you what, the corners are, I mean, they are in tight, on tight man coverage. I mean, they're right on, on our receivers a foot away. That you break free, you're going to be open.
See what Coach Huff and the Billies dial up here. Going to be trips left, nobody to the right, ball close to the far hash. Now Yinsky in motion, going to the far side. Good snap. Emmel looking to throw. Pump, throws, overthrown.
There's a flag.
Penalty marker is down. The pass was intended, looked like for Leha over there on that far side.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to hit Leha on the wheel route, and, the officials are meeting over there. They think, I think one of them might be saying that was uncatchable, but, there had to be some holding. If it wasn't pass interference, it was holding.
Yeah, discussion being held there, and we'll see what we get the official call.
Yep, pass interference. Okay, good. That was the right call.
So that'll move the chains and set up a 1st down for the Battling Billies as they trail here with 10:24 to go in the quarter, 6-0. And always got a few shout-outs. Sybil Blackwell, got a message from her this afternoon. She's in Abilene with their daughter who's in the hospital but recovering, doing well. So, Sybil, you and Lynn, glad you could tune in tonight. Go Billies. She spent a lot of time in that office there at the Athletic Field House and always follows the Battling Billies.
So Fredericksburg, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2 in the backfield, everyone in tight. Emmel takes the snap, handoff going around the right side, and not much room there.
Yeah, Sam just wasn't able to turn the corner. I think another difference between last week and this week, Randall, is, I think Cal Allen was more power. They weren't. I think that this Eagle team has got a little more foot speed, so I think it's going to be difficult going outside. I think we got to go north and south.
Loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. 2 men left, 2 right. You've got Leha in the backfield. Little change of play at the line of scrimmage by Cole Emmel. Emmel takes the snap, looking to pass, going to throw. As Lehi out in the flats, tries to make a move, and there's going to be a couple of penalty flags. Going to have to bring that one back. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, blocking the back there. Looked like that was Leighton Byer, number 20 for the Billies.
And he just got caught up in the juke. Leha trying to make a move, and the defender got around behind him as you watch the replay here. And, he tried to pull up, maybe, and had a hand on that right shoulder. And it'll be a mark-off against Fredericksburg. Replay 2nd down.
The bad thing is you do it where everyone can see, because there were three flags thrown. I mean, it looked like the Cowboy game last night.
I lost count of the flags in that ball game. Good
28 flags.
And the Cowboys still had a chance to win it. 2nd down and 20 for the Battling Billies. Trips right, nobody to the left. Now they're going to bring a man in motion. Going to try to get him around the corner over here, and unable to do so. That is Seidenberger again. He gets a couple of yards, but it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, at that time just trying to go wide, and Pleasanton just going to string that out, and he ran a long ways just to get 2 yards.
So 3rd down and 18. Going to send Mason Ray out to the far side. And Sam Seidenberger even wider. 1 man over here to the near side. Leha in the backfield. Emmel looking to pass, has time. Trying to hit Metzger down here. A diving attempt at that ball and unable to pull that in. As Metzger, pretty good coverage there. It would have been a tough catch.
Yeah, I do like the matchup there. Metzger's at 6'4", and it looked like the guy number 9. It doesn't have their height, but Marco Quinones is the corner there. Maybe about 5'7", 5'8". So good matchup there. Just wasn't able to come down with it.
Yinsky in to punt this one away. 2 men back to receive, standing at about the 35-yard line. And kind of a line drive, end over end kick's going to hit at the 38. Take a Billy roll down inside the 25 to the 20-yard line. Nice result there. Wasn't the prettiest punt, but
No.
Definitely effective.
Yeah, a 50-yard punt, 48 yards. But you're right. It doesn't matter how it looks. It's kind of like golf. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's what the result was.
Yeah, just close your eyes and swing. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Pleasanton leads on the Fredericksburg Realty Group scoreboard 6-0. Big play gets them in the end zone, a 56-yard pass completion, and the point after was no good. Quarterback Sean Ramos, the junior, in the shotgun, takes the snap. It's going to hand off to Aravalo, and he will have a yard, maybe two, on first down.
Yeah, nice play there by number 27, James Sabera. Sabera, the third leading tackler for the Billies, but he's got 13 tackles for losses on the year. Not quite in the backfield there, but it brings up second down and 8.
Eagles, ball in the middle of the field. One man left, one to the right. Going to bring that man in motion here to the near side. Handoff, Aravalo straight up the middle, and just like last week, the Billies are there to stop that running attack up the middle. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Sabera and Metzger plugged that hole up rather quickly. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. I guess they're going to give him back to the they're going to give him back to the 22, so 3rd down and 8.
Two men to the right, one to the left. 3rd and long here for the Eagles. Sean Ramos looking to pass, throwing over here to the near side. Ball's going to be caught at the 30-yard line, and just looking eyeballing, that's going to be a first down. They move the chains. 1st and 10 just across the 30.
Well, that was a great catch by Jaden Palacios. As you see here, boy, he does a great job of not only catching it, but getting that foot in bounds. Boy, nice footwork there, and good coverage there by Yansky.
Exactly. First down and 10. 3 men to the left. Quarterback Ramos going to pass again. Pass is complete. Going to be a first down across the 50 to the 48-yard line. And kind of as we predicted in the pregame, 65% passing completion on the season. This young man, junior quarterback Ramos, has an arm.
Well, he's 3 for 3 and almost at 100 yards, and he's made some really nice throws.
First down and 10 into Billy territory. 6:35 to go in the quarter. Billy's trail 6-0. Handoff, Aravalo, and he's going to be stood up at the line of scrimmage. And a host of Billies in there on the tackle. You see Gary Seidenberger right there along with Angel Neri and others. I didn't see the first man to get there. Metzger was in the middle of that.
Yeah, along with 56 for the Billies. And that is Yori Estrada. So no gain, 2nd down and 10.
2 men split right. No one to the left. Shotgun for Ramos. Looking to pass again. Pressure coming right up the middle, and the pass is going to be caught. That's going to be about a 5-yard completion and bring up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, and they just ran a little quick slant. And nice catch by Diego Luna.
He's got a quick release, Tim. He doesn't hang on to that ball very long.
Well, DeLuna is their leading receiver. He's got over 769 yards, averaging at 64 yards a game with 9 touchdowns.
3rd and 5. Fakes the handoff, now looking to pass, throwing over here into the flats, and that's the first drop. Pass was intended for number 44, Cade Mitchell, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Looks like the punt team coming out.
And you cannot fault Ramos. He put that right where it needed to be. But you got to catch it, and so the Billies should get the ball back, as looks like that's Javier Rodriguez back for the Billies, standing around his 10-yard line.
4th down and 5. High snap going to be pulled down. Punt is away. And Avi's going to grab it off the bounce, and he'll be dropped at the 6-7 yard line. But would they have been able to down that one inside the 5? Man, I don't know, Tim. It was hopping fast.
Yeah, I think if he lets that go, he gets in the end zone. But I guess he didn't want to take that chance.
Jace Krauskop was right there, and he's got some speed, as we saw on that touchdown completion. So he might have been able to run that one down, but Avi thought, well, if I can get by him, then he did. He had a little bit of room if he could have made that move. 1st down and 10. The Billies deep in their own territory, 2nd possession of the game. Ball spotted at the 7-yard line. Fredericksburg moving right to left as we look at them from the home press box. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to Leha. Leha starts right and then tries to cut it back to the hash, and nothing doing as he's going to be brought down. No gain.
Yeah, once again, Randall trying to go outside. I'd like to see us go in the middle, but coaches have been watching film. Maybe that's the strength of that Pleasanton defense.
Mason Ray split out here wide to the near side of the field. 2nd down and 10. Billies trail 6-0. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cole Emmel now brings a man in motion. A little bit of a zone read. Emmel's going to keep it and just power his way out to about the 20. 1st down. They're going to spot it at the 19. That moves the chains and gives them a little bit of breathing room there.
And Randall, where'd he go? He went straight up the middle.
Yep.
And use that line. They're getting a pretty good push.
1st down and 10 for the Billies. Trailing 0-6 here in the first quarter of play.
That was a big 1st down because now it gives a little more room to work with. You don't have to worry about the end zone.
Handoff straight up the middle this time for Leha, and he's got 6 yards on the carry, possibly 7. Nice move to follow that line, is that senior-laden offensive line.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to see them do. And Randall, I don't think they've stopped them when we go straight. It's when we try to go wide.
2nd down and 3. Once again, Emmel looks to the sideline, makes an adjustment. Something coming in from up top in the box maybe. Now they're going to bring Seidenberger in motion. Quarterback, handoff to Leha, and Leha is going to be right at the sticks. We'll see if he gets the 1st down. The official looks, and it's going to be short inches, I'm going to say.
Well, he's inches away from the 1st down, but he was just inches away from breaking that one. I think if he breaks that tackle, he's gone.
3rd down. As maybe going to take a chance here to measure this. We'll see. Timeout has been called, and they're going to bring the chains and see how close Leha was. It's either 3rd and inches or 1st down, Tim. You're usually pretty good at these.
Yeah,
What's your guess
I
here?
think he's going to be like 1.5 inches short, but we'll see. I hope he gets it.
Gonna stretch that chain, and
good, 1st down.
Looks like a 1st down. It sure is. That's going to set up well for the Billies. 1st down and 10, and keep this drive going. Another shout out to Matt White. His family out in Florida, they're watching the game tonight. And
from Disneyland.
Usually he's down here on a camera in the end zone, but hope you're enjoying that spring break. Spring break? I'm jumping way ahead.
Yeah.
That fall break vacation there, and enjoying your Thanksgiving. 1st down and 10 for the Billies. Emmel. He's got 2 in the backfield. That is Seidenberger and Leha. Leha to his left. One man to the right. Going to hand off to Leha right up the middle, and he's going to have 5 yards on that 1st down carry.
Hey, I know I don't teach math, Randall, but you get 5 yards a pop. I think you're going to continue to move the chains right now, and they've been successful, just going straight up the gut. make them do some adjusting and then call one out wide, and you might catch something big.
2nd down and 5. One man to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. They're going to bring that man in motion. That is Yenski. Hand off to Leha. Leha breaks a tackle or two, and boy, he's going to find some running room into Eagle territory down to the 33-yard line. Great run there as, once again, that blocking up front, and he was patient enough to find a gap, and then off to the races he goes.
Yeah, for 34 yards. Nice run there.
Spot him at the 32-yard line. Regional semifinals. Been since 1983 that the Billies have been this deep in the playoffs. 1st down and 10. Hand off again to Leha. This time over the right side. He'll get 2, maybe 3 yards. So see where they spot him.
Well, I like what they're doing, Randall. They're going straight up the middle. Pretty soon you're going to go play action, and you're going to have a guy wide open. It just depends. You just got to pick the right time.
Yep, got to set it up. 1983 playoff run. The Billies lose in this round to the New Braunfels Unicorns, and
who are now, what, 6A now?
6A. Well, that area has grown. 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Emmel's going to keep it, just plowing over people, and he's going to have a 1st down at the 16-yard line, and keeps moving the chains. I was up the field house and watched a little bit of practice on Wednesday, and A.J. Lott was sitting there in the office, and reminiscing with him just a little bit was kind of nice sitting there. Coach Lott was with the Battling Billies for many years.
That man knows a lot of – he knows more football than – oh, my God. Just awesome. My dad got to coach with AJ, and Coach Lott is just he's a lifer. He's a Billy, at heart.
Seidenberger in motion. 1st down and 10 for the Billies. Hand off to Leha.
Could have been a face mask.
Yep, kind of raked that face mask a little bit there. Did not grasp it. He's kind of asking. We'll see here on the replay as it did rake across that face mask, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter of play as Leha gets up from the pile there asking for the face mask. We'll take a quick break. Billies trail 6-0.
Hill Country Refrigeration has been providing the Texas Hill Country with quality heat and air conditioning service, installation, and repair for 47 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Robert and Clara Ann Almers founded Hill Country Refrigeration in 1974, but have been enjoying Battling Billy sports for a lifetime. The Almers family are born and raised Billy fans. 4 generations, that is. Hill Country Refrigeration, where customizing comfort is their award-winning game. From one winning team to another, best of luck, Billies.
From all of us here at Billies.Live, we'd like to thank the Fredericksburg Billy Boosters for their help and support in making tonight's broadcast possible. The Boosters strive to build Battling Billy team and school spirit while supplementing the specific needs of our athletic programs with equipment and opportunities that fall just beyond the district's budget. They're here to help, and that's exactly what Billy Boosters have done tonight, partnering with Billies.Live to bring you this broadcast. Visit BillyBoosters.com and become a volunteer or a member today. Back to play we go. 2nd down and 9 for the Billies. 2nd quarter action. And, boy, just fakes that handoff on that little sweep, and Emmel keeps it over the right side. Just following those blockers, it's going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, nice read there by Emmel. And once again, that middle is where Billies have been most successful.
Tim, can't say enough about Billy Boosters and what they do. I know all athletic boosters, that's their purpose, but boy, what an amazing group of people and do a lot for you and me and all sports at Fredericksburg High
And it's
School.
all for the kids, every kid, not just a football kid, not just a basketball kid, but all of our kids.
Going straight up the middle again, and not much there, but should have the 1st down at the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Looks like the officials may be spotting it at the 5.
And that's the most important thing right there is get the 1st down. Moving the chains.
You see Coach Huff there making some play calls, getting ready for this 1st and goal spot from the 5-yard line. Billies trying to get in the end zone. They trail on the Fredericksburg Realty Group scoreboard 6-0. Emmel in the shotgun, brings a man in motion to this side, fakes that handoff. Now he's going to keep it over the left side down to the 1-yard line. Boy, you talk about hard running. Cole has really put his shoulder into it several times tonight and just bowled some guys over.
Well, you know, the good thing is he looks healthy. You know, he's been nursing two ankles all year, and the Billies have been able to rest him a little. You know, he hadn't been able to run as much, but now he's been successful.
Emmel takes a snap. He's going to keep it again.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown as just like that, a healthier Cole Emmel pushes those Billies downfield. Good hard running behind that line of scrimmage for that entire drive. I'm trying to think, did we put the ball in the air once? I think we were just handoff.
Yeah, and that's all you got to do until they stop it. Nice job there by the Billies. So, you know, they're a PAT away from taking the lead.
Giovanni Alva in to attempt the extra point. Cade Yinsky to hold. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. With 10 minutes, 11 seconds to go, the Billies grab the lead in the first half, 7-6. We'll be back right after this.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
And we're back to Northside. Vogel Tractors, specializing in low-hour, high-quality ag equipment. Area farmers and recreational landowners put their confidence in Van and Jamie, knowing their tractors, loaders, and farm implements will exceed expectations. All equipment is well serviced and field tested, and if new is what you need, Vogel Tractors is your Rhino ag dealer in the Hill Country. Warranties, financing, and delivery available locally or nationwide. That's Vogel Tractors, located on Highway 290 between Fredericksburg and Stonewall.
And Randall, we got a shout out to Dr. Eden and Tay-Tay, who say go Billies. They're watching the game at home. So Tay-Tay, Dr. Eden, Billies have the lead.
Going to be a high short kick, going to hit at the 33-34, actually be fair caught there, I believe. And that's where Pleasanton will set up shop. Yeah, we had lots of folks tuning in. We had a good audience last week, a good audience this morning for Coffee with Coach. Connie Radel checking in with us. She says, go Billies. My wife and family watching back at home.
Yep.
Danielle, hello. Thanks for cheering those Billies on.
Yep. And I've got, I actually brought Matt to watch the game, but son Tyler and my wife and Pepper watching, along with my in-laws, Butch and Sammy Knopp. So
appreciate all you out there watching on Billies.Live or listening to TexasRadio.net. Pleasanton with the ball, looking to pass. Throw is complete right across the middle. Going to be about a 6-yard gain. Lori Maxey checking in. A shout out to the Maxies.
I think Lori had a pretty good tennis player, right?
Yeah, she did. One of the best to come through Fredericksburg High School. Eau Claire. Got a few state medals under her belt. 2nd down and 4. Pleasanton going to split 3 out here to the left side. Nobody to the right. Ramos looking to pass again. They're just going to keep the ball in the air. Pressure coming. They're going to get to him this time back at the 28-yard line, and we knew it was only a matter of time, Tim, as, Luke DeCuffa right in the middle of that.
Well, and what made that was good coverage there by the Billy defensive backs. And, you know, he wanted to get it out quick. Nice job. Looked like Cade Yinsky was right there. He had to pull it and try to go to his other progression. And, Randall, there were, you know, DeCuffa was the first one there, but then there were a host of Billies. Big sack there.
3rd down and 13. One man split right, one to the left. Quarterback looking to pass, going to go deep, trying this near sideline. Pass is going to be incomplete. Great coverage there by Cade Yansky. It'll be 4th and long for the Eagles.
Yeah, and that's going to be a matchup that I really like. Cade, excellent defender, very athletic, can go up and knock the ball away. The only thing you got to worry about there, him going both ways and just being tired, so you got to try to save his legs. Nice job there by that Billy defense.
Billies will put, I believe, is that Javi back there to return at about the 35-yard line. And a good spiral kick. Javi's going to field it at the 40 and get out close to the 50 before he gets rolled up. And we'll see where they spot that, but it'll be good field position for the Billies. Another shout out, Champ and Aaron Carter, Dane and Van cheering the Billies on a little Thanksgiving vacation there at Angel Fire. And glad you could tune us in on Billies.Live.
Well, boy, I tell you what, Billy's with excellent field position here, just inside the 50-yard line. So have a chance to, we'll see if we can build on that last possession and get in the end zone once again.
1st down. One man split left. Now man in motion going to the far side. That is Yansky going to hand off to Leha. Leha starts to the outside, then cuts it back, and nothing doing there. A 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 9. And, like you mentioned earlier, Coach Kamen, the width of the field, it doesn't look to be there, but, boy, right up the middle does. And I guess, part of that is just trying to keep people honest.
Yeah.
So they don't start plugging the middle too much and putting too many guys in the box. But speed on the outside for their defense seems to be there tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, much different than Cal Allen. Cal Allen was a little more slower of foot.
Mason Ray here to the near side. Man in motion coming this way. Emmel going to throw, trying to set that little screen up to Mason Ray, and he's going to make a few yards out of that. Boy, almost got tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and as Mason usually does, he's going to fight forward and figure out some positive yards.
Yeah, and he actually just kind of kept going backwards, and the guy was trying to pull him forward, but nice job there by Ray. Now it's 3rd and 5, so very manageable 3rd down play. See if we can keep the drive going.
2 men right, 2 to the left. Emmel makes an adjustment at the line of scrimmage. He's got Leha in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Going to throw across the middle. Pass is complete. That's going to be a 1st down inside the 20.
Yeah, that's Leighton Byer just coming across the middle.
Boy, great route, great catch.
It was, and I was looking at Leha. It looked like if he would have ran a wheel route, he would have been open as well.
Very quickly under center. Emmel going to pitch to Leha and then try to go block for him. Leha's going to pick up a few yards inside the 15 down to the 14, 13-yard line.
Yeah, Billy's, once they pick up that 1st down, they like to go hurry up offense.
2nd down and 6. Man in motion coming this way. Actually, that was a wildcat, and Yansky in motion, and Leha hands off to Cade Yansky, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown, a 14-yard run as Leha takes the snap, hands off to Yansky, and boy, great running there by Yansky around that right side.
Yeah, he just kept moving and wouldn't go down and got in the end zone. So nice job, and mixed in a pass here, pass there, but doing it on the ground.
6 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the half. Billies lead 13-6. Giovanni Alva in to attempt the extra point. Going to be an offsides call as the kick is up and no good.
It hits the upright.
The upright, but there's going to be a penalty as Pleasanton was offsides. So we'll get to redo this one.
And Randall, it goes to the 1-yard line here. I almost want to go for 2 here. I mean, all you got to do is pick up a yard, and now you're going to be up 2 scores if you go to 15.
Billy's going to leave Alva in, Yansky to hold. And try this extra point again. Good snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it is good. 6:32 to play in the half. Fredericksburg 14, Pleasanton 6. We'll be back right after this.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battling Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $7.65, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberales.
Fredericksburg Veterinary Center takes care of animals of all sizes, little bitty small ones and great big tall ones. They'll treat your furry friends just like it was their own. Doctors East and Eckert can do all sorts of stuff to help them, like x-rays and blood work, surgeries and sonograms. They'll even work on their teeth. And if your animal is sick or something, they'll even go to your ranch or house to help them. Give them a call or visit them online at fbgvetcenter.com.
And we are back to Farris Stadium in Northside, San Antonio. Kick fielded at the 29-yard line, going to return it all the way across the field and eventually get 10 yards, maybe 12 out of that return. Ran a long ways to get it.
Ran 50 to get 12, but good field position there for Pleasanton at about their own 43-yard line.
First down and 10 for Pleasanton. The Billies on the Fredericksburg Realty scoreboard lead 14-6 late in the first half of play.
Now you really need to be careful here. I think with Pleasanton down, they may start putting the ball in the air a little more.
I don't know how you could put it in the air more. That's about all they've done. They're going to hand off right up the middle. Number 4, Joel Arevalo, the senior ball carrier, and he gets a yard or two.
Yeah, he runs into Metzger, leading tackler for the Billies.
Actually, nothing doing. I thought he had one out of that, but second down and 10. Shout out to my good friend Rodney Chant, the athletic director at San Angelo ISD. He's got us tuned in this evening, and he hosted us last year, the opening game of the season. Remember, we drove all the way to San Angelo and played. Second down and 10. Quarterback, Ramos looking to pass. Pressure coming up the middle, and I think, boy, it didn't get to him, but I think he was feeling it.
Yeah, pressure. I think he felt the pressure, and so he had to throw that ball in a hurry. A little high, intended for Jaden Palacios. And, right now, Billy's doing a pretty good job of kind of rattling the quarterback.
So third down and 10.
But he's won for his last 5, Randall. So definitely the pressure is getting to him.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 5:45 to play in the half. Ramos looking to pass. Going to throw over here. Has a man open on this near side, and we'll see if they call that complete or not. He dropped the ball as he was going to the ground. Yansky trying to say it was incomplete, but the official says he caught it, and that'll be a first down at the 46.
Boy, just enough for the first down. And Randall, I think yesterday there were a couple plays in NFL, but that was ruled not a catch because, he didn't look like he made any attempt to do anything. And Yansky, when he made the tackle, just knocked it loose.
Ball came loose. Regardless, no instant replay here for the officials. We can see it. Handoff again, straight up the middle, and nothing doing. Boy, you can't say enough about how hard that front of that defensive line is working.
I tell you what,
Metzger again. You see the replay here.
Yeah, he steps up.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, well, he steps up and he's feeling that hole, and he and Sabera and a number of and Seidenberger, they're nothing doing. That running is that's some hard work today.
And they gave him one. I don't know how he got one out of that, but he did. Ball at the 45-yard line. 4:40 to go in the half. 3 men to the left. 1 in the backfield with the quarterback, Ramos. Ramos, 3-step drop, looking to pass. Pressure coming both sides. The pass is going to be complete. It'll be a first down at the 33-yard line, and we said it before the game, 65% pass completion, and he throws on the money most times.
And he does, and he hit 88, Diego Luna, and that was a great route by Luna. It looked like he was going and running a post, but he got to there, he put his foot in the ground, and then just came back across the middle and was wide open. Nice throw there by Ramos to Luna.
Luna coming out of that slot position. 3 men to the left. Ramos looking to pass. Going to throw over here to the near side, and that's a drop as once again pass was there and incomplete, intended for Jace Krauskopf.
Yeah, and it would not have been much of a gain, maybe 1 or 2 yards. Nice coverage there by the Billies. But it stops the clock with 3:54 to go in the second quarter. Billies leading 14-6. Billies have actually put up 14 unanswered points as they fell behind 6-0.
Second down and 10. 2 men split to the left. Ramos in the shotgun. Looking to pass, drops back in the pocket. Pressure coming. He kind of has to get rid of this one early. It's underthrown. That'll be 3rd down and 10 as Yinsky over there on the defense.
Yeah, nice coverage there by Yinsky. But, Randall, that time, Billies are putting so much pressure that they're doing max protection. They only had 2 guys in the route and running routes. So, I kind of like that when there are only 2 because we've got 3 or 4 guys back there to help. But that was good coverage there by Yinsky.
Numbers game for the defense there and in our favor in those situations. 3rd down. 1 man left, 1 to the right. We're going to bring the man on the far side in motion. Ramos looking to pass, throws, passes complete at the 28-yard line. He'll fall down at the 26, but it'll be 4th down and 2.
Yeah,
4th and 3.
And that was a good open field tackle there by Javier Rodriguez that keeps him short of the first down.
4 down territory here looks like as Pleasanton going to keep that offense out there on the field. They've got 3 timeouts, as do the Billies.
I think they're going to use one of these timeouts because that coach is looking at his playbook. What are we going to run?
Yep.
This is a big play, really, for Pleasanton. They, Billies really have all the momentum.
As the play clock down to about 5 seconds, and definitely going to use a timeout here. Pleasanton will call a timeout. Opportunity for us to recognize our title sponsor tonight, Fredericksburg Realty Group. Since 2017, when Justin and Amy Kopp acquired Fredericksburg Realty, they've put their customer first. Visit their Main Street office and you'll feel the family vibe team-wide. Over the years, Fredericksburg Realty has helped families and investors discover the properties of their dreams, from second homes to sprawling ranches and everything in between, residential, exclusive, or commercial. Whether you're buying or selling, call Justin and Amy Kopp at Fredericksburg Realty Group, 830-997-6531. Stop by their office at 257 West Main Street or online at fredericksburgrealty.com. The Fredericksburg Realty Group, happy to support these Battling Billies.
Well, big 4th down play here as the Billies need a stop as Pleasanton at the 26-yard line.
3:01 to go. Shotgun for Ramos. Going to bring a man in motion, going to the far side of the field. Looking to pass, trying to set up a short route. Billy defense is going to run. Metzger's got a hold of him. He still gets rid of it. The pass is incomplete. Fredericksburg will take over possession at the 26-yard line. Man, he nearly made that completion.
Well, I tell you what, I thought Metzger had him dead to right, and somehow Ramos got that ball out, and it should have been caught, and it would have been enough for the first down. So, that was a big drop, and that was one of his favorite receivers, Diego Luna, and I think he tried to run before he caught it.
Yep, 1st down and 10 for the Billies. Offense back out on the field. Ball at the 26-yard line. Fredericksburg Realty scoreboard, 14-6. Billies on top. Pleasanton scored on their opening drive, and then the defense has gone to work. Emmel going to fake the handoff to Leha and then try to keep it on that little RPO, that zone read, and loss of 2.
Yeah, and that's really the first play that the Billies have had for a loss. But I like the fact, you got 2.5 minutes here. Plenty of time.
2nd down and 12. Yinsky split out here to the near side. Looks like Mason Ray and Sam Seidenberger on the far side. Leha in the backfield. Emmel looking to pass, pump, fakes, throws, trying to hit Yinsky down the sideline. And Cade, boy, I thought he had it, Tim. The officials say nope, and I do see the ball at his feet now as we'll see the replay here. Great effort by Cade.
He does make the catch, but number 6 does a nice job of knocking it away right at the last minute as he hits the ground. But I did like to play. Yinsky's going to be able to get by the defense.
So 3rd down and 12 for the Billies as Cade makes his way back to the line of scrimmage, trying to catch his breath. 2-man split left, 2 to the right. Cole Emmel, empty backfield. He's just going to keep it on a little quarterback draw and see what he can pick up out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. And it'll be 4th down for the Billies. And
yeah, pickup of 8, but going to be short of the 1st down. And Pleasanton's going to call timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them and be back in 30 seconds.
My name is Tammy, and I am a Value Med customer. The things that I love the most are the convenience, the speed, and the friendliness. Annette and Betty at the front window are always so friendly. I have called Bill, even Matt, for just personal questions regarding prescriptions or medication. Their helpfulness, willingness to spend the time with me is something you don't get at the larger pharmacies. I just think they are amazing.
The light shines on local students making their mark.
We grind as brothers, and we won as brothers today.
We just have each other's back no matter what.
See what it takes to be the best in class. High School Spotlight, Sunday on Valley Sports Southwest.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only Joint Commission accredited hospice. They're also Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you or your loved one prior to needing hospice at no cost to you or your family. Votive is led by Dr. Rad Kothman and certified hospice and palliative care nurse Carrie Weaver. Visit votivehospice.com or call 998-1925. Votive Hospice, they're with you.
We come back to Farris Stadium in Northside San Antonio, and both teams come out of the timeout, and the Billies show that they're going to go for it. Then they back up for the little pooch kick with Emmel, and then
they decide let's call timeout. Yeah. I think that was pretty good. Looked like there was some indecision there, and you don't want to make a mistake here late in the second quarter. Good job. Billies had 3 timeouts left, so. The Eagles only with 1 timeout remaining. Now they're going to go into regular punt formation with Yinsky back to punt. I like this. I like this play here.
Yeah, Yinsky get off a good punt, pin him deep. That lets your defense go back to work. Maybe you get lucky, get an interception in there. You never know.
Well, and you know what? When Cade's back there, you never know. You can get a fake because he can run.
Just a low line drive kick going to hit at the 33, be picked up at the 29, and the special teams do their job. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 29-yard line for the Eagles.
Yeah, really nice coverage there for the Billies, trying to see who makes the tackle. Up, 33, Logan Metzger.
Have not had an update on the Heritage Eagles. They were playing Bulverde Bracken. They started at 6 o'clock. If anybody has our number and knows that score, text it to us and let us know how Coach Shipman and the Heritage Eagles are doing. That is the state semifinals for those TAPS 6-man division.
Well, here we go. We got 1:45 to go in the half. I'm pretty sure they're going to throw the ball.
Ramos in the shotgun. 2 men left, 1 to the right. Ball on the near hash. Ramos looking to pass. Pressure coming from both ends. Pass is going to be incomplete. Intended there for number 21, Jace Krauskup. It'll be 2nd and 10. That stops the clock with 1:40.
Yeah, coverage there was by number 5, Cristobal Neri. And that time I don't know if he was just trying to get a little too much on it, or threw it high. Ball sailed on him. No wind, just a beautiful evening tonight for football.
Yeah, about 55 degrees when we got here this evening. Perfect night for fall football. Quarterback Ramos looking to pass, going to throw deep down the middle of the field. That one is incomplete, overthrown. And once again, both sides crashing in on him. He had time, but good coverage there by the Billies.
Yeah, double coverage there. And once again, only 2 people in the route, as he tried to get to one of his favorites, Diego Luna. He's got 9 touchdowns this year, so I guess that's one guy you want to throw to. Their other guy, Jaden Palacios, has got 12 touchdowns, so definitely got to watch those guys.
3rd down and 10. Just don't need a pass interference call, and that's a lot of times what you see happen on these long routes. Just trying to get somebody down. Pressure coming up the middle. He's forced to step up. Incomplete pass. Did have a receiver, but ball was incomplete, intended for number 13, Jaden Palacios.
And Randall, it's the pressure that's making him throw that football just a little sooner than he wants to. And I think it's getting to him. It's making him a little uncomfortable.
We talked about that on Coffee with Coach this morning, and then pregame, how important it was going to be for that defense to put pressure on the quarterback. Good snap. Kick is away. Line drive kick going to be fielded by Javi. He bobbles it, muffs it, and Pleasanton may be on it there at the 44, 43-yard line as he tried to catch it on the run and was unable to pull it in.
And it went right to number, 45 got on that. That is Chance Heyman, sophomore.
So a turnover. Gives the ball back to Pleasanton.
Ball's in Billy territory at the 43-yard line. 1:21. Eagles with 1 timeout.
So Pleasanton back to work here with 1:21. 2 men to the right, no one to the left. Handoff straight up the middle, and Billy defense will stop them after a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Now they're going to give them 4. 2nd down and 6.
A nice job there. What I like is that it keeps that clock moving.
Pleasanton with 1 timeout left in the half. 2 men to the left. Ball in the middle of the field. Ramos from the shotgun looking to pass. Complete to Krauskup. Krauskup tries to make a move or two over there, but
keep him in the bounds.
They're going to bring him down short of the 1st down. He does get close to the sticks.
And more importantly for the Eagles, he gets out of bounds. The Billies could have tackled him before he gets out of bounds. They're going to have to burn a timeout.
Yeah, he just kept spinning and eventually found his way to the sideline. 43 seconds. The Fredericksburg Realty Group scoreboard, Billies lead 14-6 as we wind down on this first half of play. 1 split right, 1 to the left. Ramos in the shotgun. Going to hand off to Arevalo, and Arevalo out down to the 31-yard line. Short gain, but it picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's going to briefly stop the clock, but it moves the chains. Now that clock is moving.
Pleasanton very quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2 men left, 1 to the right. Fairly tight. Ramos looking to pass. Throwing. Pass is going to be incomplete. Boy, hit the receiver in the hands, and then Seidenberger and Angel Neri there.
Yeah, I thought Angel Neri was going to intercept that ball as he came and sliced in front and just kind of missed it. And you're right, it got to the receiver, and fortunately for the Billies, he does not come up with it, so that stops the clock with 18 seconds.
2nd down and 10. One man split to the right.
Well, I said they had a guy wide open.
Yeah, we get a defender out there. Ramos deep in the pocket, throwing across the middle. Pass is going to be caught inside the 5, down at the 3-yard line.
That's Palacios.
With 11 seconds to go, and we'll see Pleasanton's going to use their third and final timeout as they find Palacios across the middle and have a first and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, and that middle was wide open. Great catch there by Palacios. Coverage there by Cristobal Neri.
Timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. And from all of us here at Billies Live, we'd like to thank the Fredericksburg Billy Boosters for all their help and support in making tonight's broadcast possible. The Boosters strive to build Battling Billies team and school spirit while supplementing the specific needs of our athletic programs with equipment and opportunities that fall just beyond the school district's budget. They're here to help, and that's exactly what Billy Boosters have done tonight. They've partnered with Billies.Live to bring you this broadcast. Visit BillyBoosters.com and become a member or a volunteer today.
Yeah, they do so much, Randall. You know, one of the things, you know, they help with meals. You know, a lot of times kids can't afford, to eat,
well, they provide a percentage of meal money for every sport throughout the season. First and goal here for Pleasanton. Ramos in the shotgun. It'll be a man in motion to the far side. Pressure coming, and pass is going to be caught into the end zone for the touchdown as that man in motion just kept going, got out there in the flats and was open for the completion.
Yeah, it was wide open. Great play call. That's one of those things that they're not going to run the ball because they had 0 timeouts. If they would have, this is going to be interesting, Randall. You know, they're down 2. They're just going to go and make it a 1-point game unless they're going to try the fake.
Jose Angel Perez in to kick. The kick is up, and it is good. 7 seconds to play in the half. The Billies lead 14-13. We'll take a quick break and be back for the kick right after this.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust, proud supporters of Battling Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Celebrating our 80th year of helping build the communities we call home. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Pleasanton has things teed up, ready to kick away. The muffed punt allowed the Eagles to get points on the board. And here we are, 14-13 on the Fredericksburg Realty scoreboard as Pleasanton going to kick this one away. Short end-over-end kick, going to be fair caught at the 24-yard line by Charlie Johnson. And a nice decision there. That runs no time off the clock. And maybe the Billies will try to make an effort here to get the ball down the field quickly. What do you think, Tim? They just take a knee and go to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, that's what you do here. You know, you've already made a mistake. You gave the ball, on the muffed punt, and they were able to capitalize on it. So I think you go ahead, take a knee, go into halftime with a 1-point lead. But I'm up here. I'm not down there. So
first down and 10. 7 seconds on the clock. Yinsky in motion. Hand off to Leha, straight up the middle. Boy, he makes a move or two, and he's going to have a first down out across the 35 to the 33. But that's the end of the first half of play. Fredericksburg leads 14-13. We'll be back for the halftime show in just a moment.
As Fredericksburg celebrates 175 years, Arrowhead Bank is celebrating almost 100 years of serving the people of the Texas Hill Country. Our goal has been the same since we opened in Fredericksburg 20 years ago, to combine the relationship banking of yesterday with the technology of today for a better brand of banking. Arrowhead Bank is proud to support our students in all their endeavors, athletic and academic, and we're excited to celebrate their successes this year. Billy Pride, Eberales, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 423091.
Dutchman's Meat Market in Fredericksburg is the place for premium meats. Not only can you find the best cuts of meat, but Dutchman's has fresh sandwiches for lunch, a variety of snack sticks, multiple jerkies, and dried sausage. Dutchman's also has a large assortment of rubs, spices, and sauces for all your meats. So go see Dutchman's at 1609 East Main in Fredericksburg, or call in an order at 830-997-5693 or online at dutchmansmarket.com.
We love living in the country. My husband works from home, and I teach our 5 youngest children here as well. Fast, uncapped, reliable internet is critical for our family. And that's exactly what we've gotten from Bee Creek for over 10 years now. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologist Drs. Ann Plinicky and Charles Cohn provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 997-6535, online at fbgi.com.
And we are back to Northside ISD, Farris Stadium. It is halftime. Billies with a 14-13 lead. And I guess you'd describe this band tonight as a skeleton crew. Lots of kids out on Thanksgiving vacation, but missing a few kids, but they are here to perform tonight. We drove 4 busloads of them up here.
Yeah, it should be commended for these kids that are giving up some of their Thanksgiving vacation to do this.
So we'll go down to the field and have a listen to the pride of the Texas Hill Country.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
3 seconds on the clock. The shot's up for 3.
It's good, and the Billies win.
A successful fast break should end with a goal. Are your retirement plans and goals a slam dunk, or does it need some more practice? At Joseph Financial Partners, we'll draw up a play to get you down the court and set you up for the win. We can't help you with your basketball game, but we can get your portfolio in shape for the championships. Call Joseph Financial Partners at 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
For a family-operated, community-focused business that supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders, think Toch Well Service. For all your well repairs and service after drilling, think Toch Well Service. For water pump installation in windmill, solar pump, jet, submersible pump, and pressure tank service, think Toch Well Service. They've been serving Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country since 2002. Call 830-997-2413. License number 4502-KLP.
Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front nine features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back nine stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
And we are back to Farris Stadium, Northside ISD in San Antonio, and a close ball game. Billies lead 14-13. Pleasanton took the opening drive and a big shot, big play, 56-yard touchdown completion. And then the Billies kind of went to work. We tried to get the ball around the outside, unable to do so, started running the ball up the middle and put together a couple of good drives to get points on the board. And really the story is right there at the end. The defense held them, forced a punt from Pleasanton, and then we muffed the punt and gave the ball back in a short field. And Pleasanton hit a big pass up the middle to get it 1st and goal from the 3, and then able to punch it in.
Yeah, and you know it's I don't know how you feel. You know, you got a 1-point lead. I know you got to kind of be kicking yourself, going, if we take care of the football, you know, we may end up going to score. You know, we had 2 minutes to do that, and but you know, it happened. You know, and they made a big play. And we talked about that this morning. Is you know, the team that probably makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this game. So when you get this, you know, this deep into the playoffs, you know, it can come down to one play.
Well, and it is the regional semis.
Yeah.
Your quarters. You got 16 teams left playing football in Division I 4A, and you got to expect competition's going to be tough. So the Billies with a lead at halftime.
And that's the good thing.
And they get the ball to start the second half as the Eagles elected to receive to start the ball game after winning the toss. So Fredericksburg's going to go on offense coming out of the half, maybe with some adjustments and get some points on the board and extend this lead.
Well, you know, in regards to stats, it's somewhat even. Fredericksburg with 129 yards on the ground. Emil's 3 of 6 for 35 yards. You know, not having to throw the football, which is, you know, that's a good thing. But for Pleasanton, they got 11 yards on the ground, and they've got 163 yards in the air and 2 touchdowns. But, you know, Ramos is only 11 of 22. He's at 50%, which, you know, that's 15% under his average. So, you know, the pressure is getting to them. You know, what I would like to see, I think, is, you know, the fact that they're doing max protection, you know, so they're only putting 2, maybe 3 guys in the route. You know, I think we can, you know, dang near almost, you know, get some double coverage on some of those guys, you know, because really that's what happened, you know, on the big play down there right before half is, you know, everybody, we were in man coverage. And they had a guy going on the right side, a guy going on the left side, and then a guy that was in the middle, he could go either right or left. And you know, he made a nice move, and Ramos was able to get him the football, and you know, that's the big play.
Yeah. As expected, we talked about Ramos being a pretty solid quarterback. I didn't catch how many yards you said he's got there in the first half. 163 yards, and you know, you see them usually a little more balanced, and they have tried to run the ball some, but that defensive front for the Billies has done their job again here tonight. Well, around the state, Division I 4A playoff scores, as we'll take an opportunity to look at some of those. Some of them already completed. Argyle and Stephenville at the half. Argyle leads 14-7. Melissa leading Waco La Vega 28-7 at halftime. Of course, our score here, Billies 14, Pleasanton 13. Kilgore leading Chapel Hill 3-0 in the first quarter. A couple of games that have been completed earlier in the week, and we didn't mention this last week, the Andrews Mustangs and the things they are dealing with. Their game from last Friday had been postponed. They had a bus crash on the way to that game, a head-on collision out on the interstate. Lost their band director and his wife, several injuries. The driver was also killed in that situation. They postponed that game to the 22nd. Andrews fell to Springtown 43-33. Another final from tonight, Hershey defeats Dumas 41-22, and the El Campo Ricebirds, ranked number 3 in the state, they fall to Little Cypress Mauriceville 24-21. And the other 2 games that will be played tomorrow in this division, LBJ, the Jaguars, and the Bernie Greyhounds match up tomorrow at the Alamo Dome at 12 noon.
Yeah, and the winner of this game tonight will be there probably watching because they'll take on the winner.
Springtown Porcupines are taking on Riverside tomorrow, the Riverside Rangers. That's a 4 o'clock game at Grande Stadium. So there's your 4A Division I games. Division II, Wimberley, a team that we played earlier in the season, they lost today to Cuero. Cuero beating Wimberley 36-26, and that was a good game because both those teams ranked. Wimberley number 9 in the state, Cuero number 7. So not necessarily an upset, just a good ball game.
Yeah. And that's usually their nemesis, too. They run into Cuero a lot.
A lot over the years. Yeah. You're exactly right. A couple other shout-outs. We played in Jourdanton last week, and a lot of help getting things set up from those folks there. John Conway and Brandy Yarborough both tuning in tonight. They gave Paige and his crew a lot of help getting set up last week for the game against Cal Allen, and we certainly appreciate what they do, and glad they're joining us tonight to follow the Billies.
And you guys have wonderful facilities, so kudos to you guys. Thanks for the help, and glad you're watching.
Yep, and of course David Scott's got it tuned in at home tonight. He didn't make the trip. He was eating. I think he ate too much turkey. He was taking a nap.
I think we all ate too much turkey.
The Pleasanton High School Marching Band still out on the field with their halftime performance. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
Black Chalk Home and Laundry is one of the most unique home decor and gift boutiques in the Texas Hill Country. Come get lost in the found and unbound items that surprise and delight you around every turn. Steeped in history, our building will take you back to a bygone era that delights the senses. Black Chalk Home and Laundry, a happy place filled with the found and unbound. Come, discover yourself, and love your home.
Los Cazadores is the stop for hunters to gear up and get ready for season. The store in Stonewall, Texas has been remodeled and stocked with guns, ammo, feeders, blinds, and much more. Los Cazadores has the top archery products, offering expert experience with an on-site 3D range. Bucks are brought in from all around to be scored with trophy scan technology and entered into our contest. Stop in and sign up for the world's largest whitetail hunting contest.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com.
Well, howdy, friends. This is Paige Finley from FBG and Billies.Live. I want to tell you about some new friends I met at J4 Trailer, a family-owned Texas trailer dealer out 290 just east of Fredericksburg. They carry utility trailers, livestock trailers, cargo trailers, and if you're looking for all the bells and whistles, they can custom build just about anything. Food trucks, car haulers, trash, or landscape trailers, whatever you need. Give them a call today, 830-997-9969, J4 Trailers. That's where I got mine.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651, 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Strayer and Ulfers, from humble beginnings to a Fredericksburg mainstay. When Edgar Strayer purchased an oil and gas business in 1928, he may not have envisioned it would still thrive nearly a century later. Guiding through the Great Depression, he built a clientele of area farmers with a firm handshake and friendly service. 2 succeeding generations still run the business. Roy Strayer and his sister Betty are mainstays around their shop on Adams Street, where their sons Steve, Charles, and Edward service the needs of thousands of locals and visitors alike. Strayer and Ulfers, a Fredericksburg institution.
For over 7 decades, and with the support of customers like you, Ewald Kubota has grown to be the #1 Kubota volume dealer in the United States. Plus, we have the distinct honor of being a Kubota Elite dealer. So thank you, Jim, Julio, Jamar, Mr. Loya, Mike, Letty, Mr. Rodriguez, Paul and Penny, Thomas and Catherine, Mr. Miranda. From the Gulf of Mexico to the Hill Country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Segner's is your jewelry destination for everyday and special occasion jewelry. Just ask Olympic gold medalist in women's softball, Kat Osterman. She trusts Segner's. Find us at 236 West Main Street or on the web at segnersjewelers.com. Come check out our custom-designed Billy's charms, keychains, and so much more. We love and support our hometown teams. Go Billies!
And we're back to Farris Stadium at Northside. Vogel Tractors, specializing in low-hour, high-quality ag equipment. Area farmers and recreational landowners put their confidence in Van and Jamie, knowing their tractors, loaders, and farm implements will exceed expectations. All equipment is well-serviced and field-tested. And if new is what you need, Vogel Tractors is your Rhino Ag dealer in the Hill Country. Warranties, financing, and delivery is available locally and nationwide. Vogel Tractors, located on Highway 290 between Fredericksburg and Stonewall.
Well, Tim, we got a few minutes here before second half. Billies lead 14-13, and let's kind of roll around Billy Nation here a little bit. Basketball season underway, soccer getting started next week, and boy, it's that time of year. We're playing football over the Thanksgiving holiday, and you guys got a couple of games in this week.
Yeah, we started this week, Monday and Tuesday, and our kids surprised me. You know, we're playing a little shorthanded. We ended up beating Comfort and Uvalde on Monday and Tuesday. In fact, got the sweep. The freshmen, the JV, and the varsity were able to come out with wins, and you know, we're just trying to survive right now. You know, we're, like I said, shorthanded. We got 6 on the JV right now and 7 on the varsity. Yeah, it's a good effort. We're just trying to, like I said, survive until and I don't mind trying to survive for another 3 weeks, because that means our guys will be in the state finals. So, the season must go on. But what I like is our younger guys are getting some experience that they may not get if we had a full squad.
Yeah, girls basketball off and running. They played, I think Coach Grona told me, 8 games in 7 days.
Yeah.
That's a lot of basketball. Of course, a couple of tournaments in there where you get 2 games in a day. Off to a great start. They're 8-1, 9-1.
9-1, and you said they're off and running, and they are. And I tell you what, they get after it. That last year, 2 years ago, get to the state finals. Last year, get to the regional finals. Just run into a very pesky Bernie team, and I think that's going to be what it's going to come down to as well. Bernie and Fredericksburg are going to be in the regional finals, and we'll see. It's going to come down. It's crazy how season will really come down to one game.
Yeah, we know that it happens, and Bernie will be somebody they'll play twice during district. Very well could, like you said, come down to a 3-game series.
Yeah.
And whoever wins 2 out of 3 or wins the last
one.
The
last one. It really doesn't matter the 2 out of 3. It's the last one that counts.
Get the victory. Girls soccer, spoke to Logan Minshew, and big expectations out of them. They're in a tough district. He's got some starters back, team captains that will play big roles for him. They're anxious to get things going. Coach Petch, on the boys' side, they start this week as well. He's got some returning lettermen coming back, and he always seems to kind of take his lumps early and piece things together and then kind of get on a roll when he needs to, and will usually make a good run in the playoffs.
Yeah, and that both the soccer programs are doing well, and like you said, very tough district. Both groups, have got so much difficult competition to try to get through, to make the playoffs. And so, good things are ahead. I think Coach Minshew and Coach Petch are really looking forward to the challenge.
Yep, exactly. Swim team was in action right there before the holiday break. I need to message Coach Dance and see how those kids did, but remind you of that. We're here at Northside, and boy, they've got an outdoor pool and an indoor auditorium there. Your basketball gym here. Boy, what a nice facility.
Oh, it is, and I've got a buddy that works at Northside, and he was telling me that they get Olympic people working out all the time in the natatorium and the diving area. That's incredible.
Yeah, beautiful facility as you kind of see the pan across there. A great crowd across the way, lots of red and white as you see the Billies come out of the tunnel and head over to come through what the NJROT sets up, another tunnel, an entry tunnel for them there as the ROTC has made their way here tonight to continue. Boy, it's just good to see all of these folks still active and involved over the Thanksgiving break and supporting the Battling Billies. The FCA held a nice luncheon for them yesterday, and families and players got to have Thanksgiving together. I'll take that. We could make this a habit.
Yeah, exactly. I have no problem calling football games right after Thanksgiving.
Well, it's been since 1983 that the Billies have made it to this round of the playoffs. In '83, it was Coach Wicker and Coach Lott, Coach Mayfield, and some of those guys as we watch some first half highlights here, and they lost to the New Braunfels Unicorns. There was the first touchdown, Emmel. Getting the ball in. Here's the second one, Cade Yinsky. Boy, what great effort there, breaking a couple of tackles out of the Wildcat and getting into the end zone after the handoff from Leha. And it's 14-13, Fredericksburg, as you see on the Fredericksburg Realty Group scoreboard. Both teams going through a little bit of calisthenics there, getting loosened up and ready for the second half. Boy, both bands doing a short performance, so it makes this halftime seem a little bit longer than usual.
It certainly does.
We've got about 3:35 to the kickoff. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hill Country Refrigeration has been providing the Texas Hill Country with quality heat and air conditioning service, installation, and repair for 47 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Robert and Clara Ann Almers founded Hill Country Refrigeration in 1974, but have been enjoying Battling Billy sports for a lifetime. The Almers family are born and raised Billy fans. 4 generations, that is. Hill Country Refrigeration, where customizing comfort is their award-winning game. From one winning team to another, best of luck, Billies.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battling Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $7.65, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberales.
And we are back to Northside Sam Farris Stadium as you watch the Billies come through the tunnel led out by the NJROTC. Billies with a lead here going into the third quarter, 14-13, and Fredericksburg will take the kick to start the second half and see if they can put some more points on the board and get some momentum going, as Pleasanton had kind of grabbed momentum there at the end of the half. Billy seemed to have them stop. We muffed a punt, and that allowed them to score. And maybe taking this kickoff will give them the opportunity to get rolling.
And Randall, I was surprised that the Pleasanton Eagles did not go for two there.
Yeah.
I think anytime you got a chance to tie the ball game, you want to try to do that, because, I mean, I'll tell you what, I hope nobody scores the rest of the way, and we win 14-13. We'll take it.
I'll take it. Never have gotten an update on Heritage. If anybody out there knows and has our number, send us a message. Heritage Eagles playing Bulverde Bracken. They started at 6 o'clock, so that game's got to be close, coming to a close. Shout out to Trey and Crystal Schnelly watching tonight. They're impressed with our jersey coordination here, the 10-4 jersey.
The red and white, 10-4.
Yeah, a lot of thought went into that. Well, maybe you, but I was just surprised you walked up and handed me a jersey. Proud to be wearing Cole Emmel's number tonight, as I know you are with Kate Yentz.
Yep.
Pleasanton will be kicking off here to start the second half. Billies will see what they can do on a return here and hopefully get good field position.
Well, Coach was telling me that their kicker does a nice job of getting it to the guy they want with the football, and they have been kicking it to Charlie Johnson. Charlie's been handling it and just taking the fair catch. And once again, this time it's going to go a little deeper. That's Mason Ray.
And boy, Ray's going to have a nice return here as he runs into the back of his own man, fumbles, and looks like Pleasanton's going to have the ball as, boy, he had a great return going.
And Randall, the guy just stripped him. He was going after the football. If you watch this again, he goes straight up the middle. Nice run back.
Trying to see, he kind of runs into the back of Seidenberger.
Yeah. And 13 stripped it out.
And then a good effort by Mason to get back on the ball. And so Pleasanton, once again, a special teams issue there, and a ball right at midfield. And the Eagles.
That's the second turnover happening at midfield.
Billies lose that advantage of the opening kickoff, and Pleasanton goes to work. Trailing by 1. Two men split right, man in motion. Handoff right up the middle, that's Arevalo, and the defense right there to stop him. After a short gain, it'll be second down.
Yeah, Arevalo picks up 3. And if you're Pleasanton, you got to be saying, we've got to get something going in the running game. The Billies have done a nice job. They've given up only 14 yards here in the game on the ground. So
second down and 7. 2 men left, no one to the right. Now man in motion, that is Crosskop. Quarterback looking to pass, throw is incomplete. Great defense there by the Billies. That's Angel Neri stepping up to make that play. Pass was a little high.
Yeah, a little high, but Neri was right there to knock it away. So brings up third down, big third down. See if the Billies can keep from having this turnover mean something.
3rd down and 7.
Oh, hey, here's a name for you. He's got to be listening, and I love this. Coach Wade Pregame, he let me know that the book says don't chase points in the first half. Okay, so there we go.
There's your answer.
Thank you, Coach Pregame.
Quarterback looking to pass. It is incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down and 7. And there's your answer, Tim. You knew there had to be an answer.
Okay, all right. Don't chase points in the first half.
That's that little book all those coaches carry around in their back pocket in those situations. When to go for 2, when to go for 1.
I need a book like that just to carry around in life. Hey, don't do this when there's that.
4th down and 7. And Pleasanton will be forced to punt this one away after a good defensive stand by the Billies. And Fredericksburg wisely going to let this one roll, and it's going to be, thought it was going to take a big hop and get into the end zone, but it won't. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Billies at the 3-yard line. As I believe Mason Ray was back to receive, he elected to let that one go.
Yeah, and that's going to put the Billy offense in a very precarious position here at their own 3-yard line. But good news is that defense was able to hold them from taking advantage of that turnover.
1st down and 10.
Coach Dance is here, and she said that is a nice play. She likes to go over there to that auditorium.
To that swimming pool. That's a good one. Immel in his own end zone. Takes the snap, hands off to Leha. Leha starts right, cuts it back to the left, and provides a little bit of breathing room out to the 6-yard line, so a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
And Leha had a lot of success in the first half, had it for 75 yards. So, and most of that was up the middle.
They have a Heritage score here. 2nd down and 7. Immel, actually a little wildcat there. Was that Immel or Leha? That was Immel, and Immel's going to have the 1st down out across the 13. Checking this, looks like Heritage lost 67-22 as Aaron Carter tracked down that score for us from Taylor Harris, and appreciate that. So Heritage Eagles season comes to an end, but congratulations, boy, they kind of rebounded about mid-season and then made a good playoff run. Coach Shipman and his crew. Empty backfield.
Pressure.
Immel's in trouble. He has to pull it down.
Get rid of it.
Unable to get rid of it. He gets close to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2.
Yeah, that time looked like he was trying to get the ball to Seidenberger and was not open. And boy, the pressure made him roll out to his left. Only loses 3.5.
Yeah.
But that puts him behind the chain, 2nd down and 13.
We'll see as Coach Huff sends the play in from the far sideline.
Shout out to Cade Terry, a former player of mine. He and the family are watching the game. Appreciate that. And looks like somebody's going to call timeout, and that's the Billies.
Fredericksburg going to call timeout and talk this one over with 9:06 to play in the 3rd quarter. Billies with a 14-13 lead. We'll keep it right here. Fredericksburg Realty Group. Since 2017, Justin and Amy Kopp acquired Fredericksburg Realty. They've put together their customer first. Visit their Main Street office and you'll feel the family vibe team-wide. Over the years, Fredericksburg Realty has helped families and investors discover the properties of their dreams. From second homes to sprawling ranches and everything in between. Residential, exclusive, and commercial. Whether you're buying or selling, call Justin and Amy Kopp at Fredericksburg Realty Group, 830-997-6531. Stop by their office at 257 West Main or check them out online at fredericksburgrealty.com. 2nd down and 13 for the Billies as we come out of the timeout. Immel Little play action, looking to pass, trying to find Yancey downfield, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Had him open, boy, kind of into triple coverage there.
Yeah, but ball just underthrown as it looked like Yancey got behind the defense.
And just, you see the replay here, the defender got a hand on the ball and was able to knock it away. So 3rd down and 13.
And Randall, one of the things that the stat that really makes you kind of want to throw is the fact that they've only had 4 sacks the entire year. Now, they got one here just a moment ago, but they just don't put a lot of pressure.
Emmel looking to pass, throws, sets up the little screen to Leha, trying to find some room on that left side, runs into his own man. We'll see if he got the first down.
Yeah, he's going to – Leha's putting the ball in front of the chains, but they're going to move it back a yard. And Randall, he almost gets that first down if he doesn't run into his own man.
So 4th down and 1, and looks like the Billies going to send in the punt team as they are deep in their own territory at the 22-yard line. And see if Yancey can get off a good punt here and maybe flip the field. Return man for Pleasanton standing at about the 50-yard line. Good snap. Cade with plenty of time gets away a good punt. Going to force the return man back to the 35-yard line. That special teams in pursuit. Don't let him get the corner. Penalty marker comes in, and 1, 2, 3 penalty markers, I believe.
Yeah, that was blocking below the waist there. That's 15 yards.
So that's going to send that one back as the officials will come together and confer on this one and get the call right away. Blocking below the waist is the call. First down, they'll mark off 15 yards, and that will make that punt look even better, Tim.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, that's big.
8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Randall King, Tim Kamen with you tonight on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net.
I want to shout out to the Rabin family, also former basketball Battling Billies. They're listening, watching the game. Appreciate you guys doing that. They're trying to cheer these Billies on to the next round.
Eagles going to shift formation to the right. Going to go option that way. The Billies turn it back upfield. Now they got to make a tackle. It'll be a first down at the 39-yard line. Looked like they were going to stop him at the line of scrimmage. He managed to get away from that tackle.
Well, he got away from it, but there's a flag on the play, holding. It looked like that was Gary Seidenberger who was held on that. Looked like he was going to make the play.
So that'll mark him off another 10. That's 25 yards and penalties on the last 2 plays against Pleasanton.
Here's the play again, little pitch. Oh, blocking the back, really.
Yeah. So first down and 20. Puts the ball back at the 18-yard line for the Eagles, and we'll definitely probably see the arm here of that quarterback, the junior Sean Ramos. Ramos looking to pass. Pressure coming, going to flush him out of the pocket. Boy, they may get him. Fumbles the ball. The Billies going to scoop it, and Fredericksburg will have possession at the 15-yard line.
And that coming up with that football is Logan Metzger. And I think that was Gary. Was that Gary? Nope, that's Luke DeCuffa.
DeCuffa is going to bring him down from behind. He fumbles the ball. Metzger picks it up and will get knocked out of bounds at the 16-yard line. But here we go. Great field position for the offense. 1st and 10. As you see that crowd across the way, good showing over there as lots of folks made the short drive, about an hour to get to this stadium just off 1604 West and Bandera Road.
Oh, a big play there by the Billies. Exactly what they needed. Shout out to Levi Easonsee, former player. And he's listening. He's saying, looking good, coach. He must be talking about you.
Emmel, handoff over the right side. And, boy, into the end zone. That is Stephen Wade for the touchdown. Boy, what a run there by Steven.
You know, and I tell you what, this young man, you know, comes in, you know, doesn't play at all in the first half. You know, he hadn't played much of the first half in many of the games, but you know what? You give him an opportunity, and what does he do? He's been successful all year. Big player for the Billies.
You know, you see Ryder and Steven up and down the halls, and you know, as we await this extra point here, 7:20 to go. Alva's kick is up, and it is good. The Billies extend that lead 21-13. And just a thought about those Wade brothers is, you know, putting their time in practice and kind of staying in the background, but when they're called upon, they step in and do their job. A true definition of a team player.
That is, I was going to say, you got that right, Randall. And, you know, instead of complaining and hey, poor me, you know what? When you get your chance, you know, you make it difficult for that coach to say, I can't keep him over here. I got to put him in a game.
Yeah, and here's perfect opportunity as we watch that first half unfold. He's the right man for the job, and we may see a little more of him here in the second half.
Because he's that power back.
We can run that ball right up the middle with him. Hey, another shout-out. We're getting lots of these, and I enjoy this.
Yeah, I do too.
This is one of my favorite parts, is catching up with some of these people. Coach Ned Butler. Checking in, and Ned Butler spent lots of time up and down that sideline with the Battling Billies. And
you know, another one, Rusty Glover. Rusty played for basketball for my dad for the Billies, in '88. Lives in San Saba. I think his son is actually, he's a football player, tight end, first year in college, had a great year last year, a great career. I forget where he plays. I'm sure Rusty will let me know.
High, short, end-over-end kick, going to be fielded and bobbled at the 35-yard line, but Billy's unable to get on top of it. And thanks for tuning us in on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. You know, I'm amazed after last week's game, as Paige kind of kept updating us on total amount of viewers, how many people are actually tuning in to watch the Battling Billies. And the same thing this morning, you know, Coffee with Coach. There was a great tune in for that. As a couple other shout-outs, Carl Longerhans tuning us in tonight. Former tennis guy, went off and played a little college tennis at Hardin-Simmons University, had a successful career. Occasionally get him back out on the court. And, Jeff Wanick and family, Jeff, principal over there at the elementary school, tuning us in. His daughter Chloe plays tennis for us, and of course Jeff, another. He played for you and I both, and then went on and played some college tennis at Texas Lutheran University.
Well, they tried to go up the middle. Like I said, I think they're trying to get that run going.
Second down and 8, 6:50 to go on the Fredericksburg Realty Group scoreboard.
New quarterback in, number 19, Cade Segura, freshman. And looked like there was another fumble.
Fumble on the play. The Billies are saying they have it. Sam Seidenberger comes out of the pack with the ball, and the officials will confirm it. The offense will get back on the field as Billies come up with another turnover. And we said it this morning that turnovers might play a role in this game, and the Billies have managed to recover 2, but given up 2 as well.
Yeah, so. and Randall, they have an opportunity right here to kind of, and this is what you got to do. I'm sorry, it may sound bad, but in a competitive situation, when you've got a team down, you got to keep the hammer down.
Yeah.
And they got a chance to really really do that here.
Man in motion. Emmel takes the snap, hands off to Stephen Wade. Wade's going to spin his way down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. And here we go. We talked about those Wade brothers taking advantage of their opportunities, and good chance here for us to use that power right up the middle.
Yeah, and Randall, what it's doing, it's given Jesse Leha an opportunity to get some fresh legs.
Stephen Wade to the left. Emmel in the shotgun, a man in motion coming this way. Now that's, I believe, Seidenberger sets in the backfield, provides a block there as ball down to the 31-yard line. Good carry by Stephen Wade. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
And Randall, really this is doing a couple things. One, you're wearing them down, but you're keeping the clock. You're shortening the game, and you got an 8-point lead. Emmo's going to go for the quarterback sneak, pick up the first down.
Yep, Cole gets in under center and then picks up the first down for the Billies. And that old official says keep running that clock, and that's what we like to see. First down and 10, 21-13 is the lead for the Billies with 5:24 to go in the third quarter of play.
And Coach Mayfield said his son Mark is listening to the game and watching. Thanks, Mark. Another former Billy, another player, Adam Aridi. Hey, he said we're giving Romo a run for his money.
Well, I don't know about that. Handoff to Stephen Wade, starts left, cuts it back to the middle of the field, carrying that pile with him down inside the 20. We'll see if they give him forward progression. If not, it's going to be the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
A good 9-yard carry there for Stephen Wade.
Yeah, and I like when it's 2nd and 1. Don't pick up the first down right. Make it a 2nd and 1. It's going to run the clock, and then you can pick it up on the next play.
Whitworth trying to give him a 1.
I'll tell you this, though, Randall. I would kind of like to see us use a little more of that play clock.
Emmel in the shotgun. A penalty marker comes in.
Well, that was looked like number 70 for the Billies, Logan McCarver, just a little early. He looked like he was going to pull and wanted to get out there and help lead the charge, but it was a little early.
Back them up 5, 2nd down and 6, still manageable. Region 4A, Division 1, semifinal playoff game. The Battling Billies and the Pleasanton Eagles. Hand off to Wade over the left side. He's going to get back that 5 yards, back down to the 20-yard line. A penalty marker comes in late. And we'll see what the call there. Might have been a little extra after the play there.
Going to be interesting to see if that was on Pleasanton.
Personal foul.
Face
mask is the call against Pleasanton, so that'll be a first down for sure for the Billies, and may get them inside the 10, 1st and goal. We'll see where they start stepping that off. It's going to put the ball right at the 10-yard line, so they'll drop the sticks, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 10 for the Billies.
All right, so here we go. Let's get in the end zone right here.
Fredericksburg going to split Yinsky out to the right, one man to the left. You got Stephen Wade in the backfield. Little keeper on the draw for Emmel, and Emmel's going to get 5 and then some with that big push.
Yeah, that just looks like a scrum, and everybody just starts moving.
So they're going to give him 7 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. As Cole Emmel just kept it on that little quarterback draw.
I got another listener from Gladstone, New Mexico, Randy Glover. Randy played basketball with me way back in '85.
Man in motion, coming to this side. Handoff goes to Wade. Wade hit at the 2, gets down inside the 1. Boy, he's not far from getting into that end zone.
No, he's not. For some reason, I think we're going to come up with the quarterback sneak here.
Everyone in tight. Under center, Emmel takes that snap. He kind of bobbles it, picks it up, and on second effort, looks like he's going to get into the end zone.
There's the
signal. Yeah. He kind of bobbled that snap, then scooped it and kept pushing forward into the end zone. So a touchdown, Cole Emmel from 1 yard out. And the point after attempt getting set up. 2 minutes, 49 seconds to go on the Fredericksburg Realty scoreboard. Billies lead 27-13 with the point after attempt on the way. Yinsky to hold. Good snap. Kick is up, and Alva's kick is good. Billies 28, Eagles 13. We'll be back after this.
At
At Fredericksburg Vet Center, we understand the love you have for your animals, and it's important to us that you and they are treated with care and respect. We offer preventative medicine, x-rays, ultrasounds, vaccinations, large animal services, dental health, a variety of surgical procedures, and exotic animal services. Dr. Neil Eckert and Brittany Turner even offer farm and house calls for animals of any type. We're proud supporters of our Battling Billy students and athletes. Fredericksburg Veterinary Center, 1203 North Llano Street. Call 830-997-4308. Online, fbgvetcenter.com.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come see why ValueMed Pharmacy truly is Fredericksburg's pharmacy.
And we're back to Farris Stadium, Northside ISD in San Antonio. Billies 28, Pleasanton 13, as Fredericksburg has taken control here in the third quarter. And Alva has it teed up, ready to kick away at the 40-yard line. He's been kicking balls fairly short. Again, he's going to do the same thing. It's going to be fielded at the 34. Fair catch made, as Billies have not kicked deep all night long. There must be some strategy involved there, not wanting to allow Pleasanton to set up a return.
Yeah, they've been successful with the return, getting close to midfield a number of times. So, that's good. That's good strategy.
2:49 to go here in the third quarter of play. Billies lead 28-13. You're watching us on Billies.Live and listening on TexasRadio.net. Freshman quarterback in the ball game here for the Eagles. A high snap and a fumble in the backfield. They're going to have to fall on it at about the 25-yard line, as a tough situation, and the junior quarterback no longer in the ball game, and I believe he's gone to the locker room. We've kind of scoured the sidelines here and been unable to pick him up.
Yeah, you're throwing a freshman in, in a situation like this. Tough situation for Pleasanton.
Second down and 20, a loss of 10 on the high snap. Shotgun formation. Quarterback lefty looking to pass, throwing out over here to the near side. Cade Yansky in coverage, and they're going to throw a flag, two flags actually. I thought the ball was gone. It was past the receiver when Cade put a hand on him, but
that ball it came out weird. He's a lefty, southpaw, and I thought the ball was well overthrown, but.
And Yansky didn't get to the receiver until the ball had already passed, unless it had happened earlier.
But you know what, Randall, this is what you do. You got a freshman quarterback. I think you can start sending some pressure here and
see if you can rattle it.
Yeah.
Number 19, Cade Segura, is the freshman quarterback in the ballgame here in the third quarter. First down and 10 after the pass interference call on the Billies. Segura takes the snap, going to hand off to Aravalo, number 4, and Aravalo will pick up a yard or two. It'll be 2nd and 8. That run game has just not been there all night for Pleasanton, as the Billy defense has been able to keep it in check.
19 yards, that's it. Here we go with another shout out to Pastor Bobby Vitek. He's watching the game with his son Andy. Andy, another former Battling Billy, a basketball hooper.
Tennis player.
And yeah, exactly.
Second down and 8. Two men split left. Nobody to the right. Ball on the far hash. Quarterback lefty throws, and man, that is almost intercepted. It's complete. It'll be a first down at the 50-yard line as Yansky makes the tackle, but boy, just about a half step from a touchdown on a pick six.
Yeah, that was Angel Neary that darts right in front, and I thought he had this. I was ready for the pick six.
Pass complete, and that picks up the first down as this freshman quarterback has the has the Eagles moving down the field here late in the third quarter of play. 1st and 10, shift to the left side. Now going to send Krauskopf back in motion to the far side. Handoff, Arevalo straight up the middle. Gain of 2, and that's been about the average for him all night. 2 yards on first down.
As Metzger was right there, but that keeps the clock running. Billy's up by 15, 28-13.
2nd down. Play clock and the game clock about the same. They'll get another play off here. 1-man split to the right, 2 on the left side. Quarterback Cade Segura looking to pass, a lefty. Pressure coming. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, going to throw this one away over on the near side as the official threw a hat.
Yeah.
I guess there was somebody stepped out of bounds, came back in bounds, and that's going to end the third quarter of play. We'll be back. The Billies lead 28-13.
Light shines on local students making their mark.
We grind as brothers, and we won as brothers today.
We just have each other's back no matter what.
See what it takes to be the best in class. High School Spotlight, Sunday on Valley Sports Southwest.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only Joint Commission accredited hospice. They're also Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you or your loved one prior to needing hospice at no cost to you or your family. Votive is led by Dr. Rad Kothman and certified hospice and palliative care nurse Carrie Weaver. Visit votivehospice.com or call 998-1925. Votive Hospice, they're with you.
Back to Farris Stadium. This broadcast tonight being brought to you with the help of Billy Boosters. A big shout out and thanks to the Fredericksburg Billy Boosters for all their help and support in getting us tonight's broadcast. The Boosters strive to build team and school spirit for the Battling Billies. Become a member or a volunteer. Go to billyboosters.com. Quarterback, freshman, looking to throw. Pass is high and incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Pleasanton Eagles. And I know we mentioned the Billy Boosters, and we talk about them every time. Very instrumental in supporting Fredericksburg athletics and all athletics. It's not, of course, yes, you see them, they're a lot more visible in football, but they're behind the scenes in everything we do, from tennis to basketball to cross country, and becoming more and more involved financially as we've advanced in the last few years. And a lot of that coming from that scoreboard.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? If you want to, the more people we can get in the Booster Club, you can have your say on where some of that goes, and it's been great for all of the sports teams there at Fredericksburg.
Yeah, we've all benefited from it in some form or aspect, whether that's equipment that we were unable to purchase through budget. Sometimes that's a ball machine. Sometimes that's a rebounding machine. Yep. That's meals. They provided some meals for the tennis team as we started our season. They'll provide some meals for basketball as well.
One year they got us emergency uniforms because the dryer messed up and burned them all.
Melted a few uniforms. Punt is downed at the 25-yard line, and that offense goes back to work. Handoff over the left side. That is Stephen Wade going to continue to use that power here in the fourth quarter. Billies lead 28-13. Clock rolling at 11:32. That's a 2-yard gain.
Another shout out to Don Bourgeois and Cole Bourgeois. Cole was a former Battling Billy basketball player. Football player. I mean, he did it all. Did he play tennis as well?
He was a district champion in middle school. We never could get him on the court. He'd show up at practice every once in a while and show off a little bit. But
we appreciate you guys listening.
We could have used him on a state championship run, I'm sure. He was there cheering us on. One man right, one to the left. Fakes the handoff up the middle. Emmel looking to pass. It is complete. That's going to be a first down to Yenske and a hit right on the sideline. Actually, that was Seidenberger. Sorry, not Yenske.
Yeah, Seidenberger came out of the backfield, was wide open there in the flats, and picks up 14 and a first down.
First down and 10.
And, you know, the thing that opens that up is the fact that you're running the football. Oh, looked like there was a fumble on the snap. I don't know if he was under center as Emil's talking to Curl.
Maybe a little miscommunication there on the snap count. A loss of 1, 2nd down and 11, but more importantly, that clock is rolling.
Yeah. Nice job there by Emil. Just get on the football. Don't try. Sometimes people will try to pick that up and make a play out of it. No, that's more often than not something bad happens.
Yeah, you've got to lead. It's 4th quarter. Be smart, and that's a senior quarterback in that situation. 2 men split left, ball on the far hash. Penalty marker as Wade gets the handoff, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Just keeps churning, but we'll see what the penalty is over here.
I think Billies were a little. I actually looked like the whole line moved, and the center didn't get it back there until a little later. So, yeah, it's going to be against the Billies.
So a 5-yard mark off and replay the down would be the choice here.
Well, they might decline it because it'll be 3rd down and long.
Here's where you'd like to see that. Is it a formation?
Legal formation.
So they do decline it. It'll be 3rd down and long. You want that senior quarterback to step into that huddle and say, guys, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Let's stay on target here. Stay focused. As you see Javi Rodriguez checking into the game.
Yeah, the one thing you cannot do is start looking ahead. You know, it happens with golfers. All of a sudden they're 5 under and they're thinking, course record. I'm going to shoot 59, and then it just falls apart. So yeah, you gotta stay on point, stay focused on what you're doing.
3rd down and 12. Emil looking to pass, trying to find somebody deep, and there's no flag there. As boy, what a shot! As double coverage, no chance for that completion to be made. It's going to bring up 4th down and 12 for the Battling Billies.
So the punting unit should come on.
And that looks like what it'll be. Another shout out, Kevin O'Laughlin checking in. You know, we need to do this more often. We hear back from lots of players.
That's what I like. You know, you said it. I mean, I'm hearing back from so many former players that I'm excited. Johnny Cleland just sent me something. Said doing a great job, and I'm just glad. I'm just glad these people. We've got so many people that are following the Billies.
Kevin and Patrick and Laura all played tennis for us over the years, and their father Dan was a big supporter in the FTA and did a lot to get some kids started there for several years, running some junior leagues and doing some clinics. And shout out to the O'Laughlins watching tonight.
Well, I tell you what, the thing I love about the holidays is the fact that the kids come back. You know, I'm up at the gym, and all of a sudden, you know, I've got, so many people that have come back. They want to play, and, I saw Gus Martin, Darian Robles was up at the gym today, Blake Toch.
Yinsky to punt this one away. Line drive kick going to hit at the 35. Take a Billy roll down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. And we'll take a quick break and be right back in 30 seconds.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust, proud supporters of Battling Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Celebrating our 80th year of helping build the communities we call home. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Through the football.
Short gain there on 1st down for the Pleasanton Eagles, and it's going to be 2nd down, but penalty. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against Pleasanton, so they'll mark this one off as well. And we know lots of you are sending messages on the chat room. We don't have access to that, and Paige in the background trying to kind of let us know a few of those names. And hey, this is great.
Yeah,
we say it over and over, but not only are we watching a great football game and the Battling Billies in charge here in the fourth quarter in the regional semifinals, but we're hearing back from a lot of old Pride guys, the Battling Billies that have been in the football program or in the tennis program or elsewhere. And,
athletes, just students, you name it. Kyle Trim, Ryan Zenner, Brandon Canese. Coach Mayfield wants to do a shout-out to Rick Lott, who was the captain of the 83 team that got to the third round.
Freshman quarterback pass is going to be batted down at the line of scrimmage. It will be third down. The Hawkins family checking in. Caston graduated about 2017. He was an offensive lineman and on a regional finalist team for us in tennis. And he would be out here on a Friday night playing football and then turn
Saturday,
around, get up and go play tennis on Saturday. And his sister Shaylee and Jairus, his brother who graduated, was a state champion a couple of years ago. And Grover and Denise, thanks for checking in. Third down and 16 for the Eagles. We've got 8:57 to go. Two men split right, nobody to the left. Ball on the near hash. The freshman quarterback just going to throw this one up for grabs. It is caught on the sideline as Yenski just kind of slowed down. Thought that the receiver might have stepped out of bounds, but no signal. He's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. 83-yard completion. And, boy, I'd like to see the replay on that. They're both side by side on that sideline. I'm not sure that he stepped out, but, boy, he was sure close as we watch the replay here. Nope, never went out of bounds. Yenski stepped out of bounds, but the receiver did not. And that's Jaden Palacios into the end zone for the touchdown. Kick is up, and it is good. 8:45 to go. It's a one-score game. Billies lead 28-20. We'll be back right after this.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Vogel Tractors, specializing in low-hour, high-quality ag equipment. Area farmers and recreational landowners put their confidence in Van and Jamie, knowing their tractors, loaders, and farm implements will exceed expectations. All equipment is well serviced and field tested. And if new is what you need, Vogel Tractors is your Rhino ag dealer in the Hill Country. Warranties, financing, and delivery available local or nationwide. Vogel Tractors, Highway 290 between Fredericksburg and Stonewall.
Randall, that was a huge play for the Eagles, as never would have thought that they were able to complete that over Yenski. Yenski just has done a great job all year. And like you said, I think he probably thought it was going out of bounds, and the guy was out of bounds.
Yeah, just kind of relaxed, and the receiver stuck his hands up, pulled that one in, and Palacios was off to the races. Yenski couldn't catch him. High end-over-end kick as Billy's going to let this one go into the end zone for the touchback and let that offense go to work with 8:45 to go. And you'd like to see a good long drive, sustained drive here, and points on the board.
Yeah, if you can do that, you can salt away the game, because, like you said, a sustained drive that puts points on the board, that's going to be 5, 6, 7 minutes, and up two scores would be big. So we'll see if that offensive line, they've done a great job. We just need 8 more minutes of pushing forward.
Jordan Vasquez checking in. Shout out to another former tennis player there, the Vasquez and the Segners, watching Billies.Live out in Stonewall. First down and 10. Handoff right up the middle, and just going to grind out 4 or 5 yards there. Karen Nevins and family checking in, enjoying the game. Kenny Hahn out in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Wade Shepard, former basketball and a football player for the Billies, watching a game.
2nd down and 6 after a 4-yard gain there
by Wade, and they're saying run the clock.
Yep. Just over 8 minutes to go. Second down. Going to send Seidenberger in motion to the far side. Immel takes the snap. Running back slips in the backfield.
Face mask, though.
Penalty as they grab the face mask on the way down. That should be a first down for the Battling Billies.
And that's fortunate for the Billies because defender did a nice job making that play.
Personal foul, face mask is the call. Beautiful evening for football. Cool, but no wind as we see the official's going to mark this one off, and it'll be first down for the Billies. I believe that's going to put the ball right at the 45, just shy.
Yeah, and more importantly, it moves the change and keeps the clock running.
Mason Ray going to be split out to the far side as you see Coach Huff there sending in some signals. Everyone else in tight, 2 in the backfield. You've got Seidenberger and Wade. Handoff going to go to Stephen Wade. Stephen's going to pound it out across the 45 to the 46. They're going to mark it at the 45.
And it looks like, Randall, that Pleasanton starting to close off that inside.
And might be a good opportunity to bounce something out or throw a little screen pass out into the flats.
Shout out to Adam and Allie Riley watching the Billies.
Seidenberger and Wade in the backfield. Immel in the shotgun. He's going to keep it and try to find some room over on the right side. Penalty marker comes in. Immel down to up to the 49-yard line.
That's going to be a hold against Fredericksburg. I think that might have been number 7 there for the Billies. Mason Ray kind of got caught holding.
So we'll step that one off and replay second down.
But that does roll the clock.
6:49 to go. Billies with the lead, 28-20 here in the 4th quarter of play. Man in motion, that is Seidenberger. Fake the handoff.
Oh, he's got him open.
Immel unable to get rid of that one. Lots of room over here, and a penalty flag comes in. That's going to be a hold against the Billies as Cole crosses the 50 to the 49, but going to bring that one back.
Boy, did he have, it looked like he had Leighton Byer going down the middle of the field. But there's going to be a hold, going to bring that back.
Well, Fredericksburg going the wrong direction here, Tim.
Yeah, but they're able to take some time off the clock. I mean, even though they've have had 2 penalties, they're having to replay. It's still second down, and a minute's gone off the clock. So that's a positive.
Putting the right spin on it.
Right now may be the time for a nice little screen because it'll keep the clock running, and you might break it.
Low snap. Immel handles it, throws up the middle of the field, trying to hit Mason Ray. The pass is incomplete. That's going to stop the clock. 5:51 to go. Archie Yinsky
watching
checking
at home.
in. He's watching the game. Shout out to Archie. Thanks for checking in. Go Billies, 5:51. 28-20 is the lead on the Fredericksburg Realty Group scoreboard. 3rd down and forever. Third down and 29. 2 men split to the left, 2 to the right. Now they're going to empty the backfield. Little draw play for Emmel out across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Got the James family is watching the game. Caitlin and Langston, probably with mom and dad, Michelle and Clay.
4th down and 24, and Yansky come in to punt this one away. 2 men back to receive at about the, we'll say the 37. Not much wind here tonight, so see what we can do. Low line drive kick. It's going to take a hop, be down inside the 30 at the 27-yard line, and I almost thought that return man was going to pick that up for just a second, and we kind of moved him.
Well, I was kind of hoping he would, because Gary Seidenberger was right there, and I would like to seen what would have happened.
Yeah, that would have been a train wreck.
Allison James also listening. I wasn't going to leave you out, Allison. Former golfer, state competitor. Coach Wilder's family, his parents are listening and watching the game. We'll see if Coach Wilder's defense can hold them for 5 minutes.
1st down and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line.
All right, we got Twins out there. We need
penalty flags come in.
And that's going to be procedure against Pleasanton. Boy, that was fortunate. It looked like they had 2 guys out there on the left side, and we only had 1 to cover. So, well, now's the time to get that focus back.
Bud Petty watching out in North Carolina, if I read Page's message there correctly.
Well, North Carolina.
The Plinickies watching, Jake and Molly tuning in the game. Some more Battling Billy alumni there.
And their dad's probably out here filming.
I'm sure he is. 1st down and 10. The quarterback lefty, the freshman throws. Yansky there to stop it, a gain of maybe 2.
Yeah, just a short gain, but you got to be careful, because all of a sudden what sets that up is a little hitch and go. Keep them in front of you. It's 2nd down and 13. Just keep the guy in front of you and make tackles. That's what it's going to come down to.
2nd down and 13. 4.5 minutes to go. Freshman quarterback looking to throw right down the middle, and the pass is going to be caught at the 50-yard line. They're going to pull him down at the 38 as double coverage, and the ball just got out of reach. We'll see the replay here as it looked like
Javier was going to make that. You can't go for the interception. You just got to knock it down.
Yep. Ball at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for Pleasanton. 2 men split left, 1 to the right. Handoff straight up the middle. That is Arevalo, and Arevalo with about a 5-yard gain there. Going to give him more than that. Looks like 7. Puts the ball at the 32-yard line.
And that's their biggest gain of the night on the ground.
Clock ticking, 3:32 to go here in the ball game. Billy defense needing to come up big here. 2 men going out to the right. There's to the left, 1 to the right. Ball on the near hash. The freshman quarterback looking to throw. Pass is complete. Yansky there to make the stop. Ball is going to be a 1st down at the 26-yard line.
Just a little 7-yard hitch.
Starting quarterback Ramos has not been back here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, Randall, I see him down there. He's in a shoulder sling.
The freshman Cade Segura, the lefty. Pressure coming on both sides. He's going to loft this one down into the end zone.
And knocked away by Yansky. Great play.
What a play by Cade Yansky. And
boy, I thought Palacios caught that ball.
What a sign of sportsmanship there, as both players kind of giving each other a high five, the defender and the receiver. As boy, good job by Cade, and that's high school. You love to see that. Right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
You play hard, but when it's over, then you just go, hey, great job, both.
Good play. 2nd down and 10. Handoff, Aravalos, and there's about his average, a yard or two on a carry, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, big tackle there by James Sabera.
Pleasanton with 3 timeouts. That's going to continue the clock moving.
They're going to be in 2-down territory no matter what here with 3rd down.
2 men split to the left, 1 to the right.
Here comes some pressure.
Pressure coming, going to throw this one over on the left side, incomplete. That'll stop the clock as receiver wasn't there, just missed that throw.
Yeah, good coverage there by Angel Neary.
Sifford twins got us tuned in tonight. Logan and Dylan, both juniors on the tennis team. I'm sure the whole family is there watching.
Well, Randall, this is what it comes down to right now. It's 4th and 9. Pleasanton going to call timeout, knowing that this is the ball game right here.
4th down and 10 when we come out of the timeout. Give us an opportunity. Fredericksburg Realty Group since 2017, when Justin and Amy Kopp acquired Fredericksburg Realty. They've put the customer first. Visit their Main Street office and you'll feel the family vibe team-wide. Over the years, Fredericksburg Realty has helped families and investors discover the properties of their dreams, from second homes to sprawling ranches and everything in between, residential, exclusive, or commercial. Whether you're buying or selling, contact Justin and Amy Kopp at the Fredericksburg Realty Group, 830-997-6531. Stop by the office at 257 West Main or online at fredericksburgrealty.com. Fredericksburg Realty, happy to support our Battling Billies. We come out of the timeout. It is 4th down and 10. And is this the play of the game? I have to say so. If the Billies can hold them, we get the ball back. Quarterback pressure. They're going to sack him in the backfield. He fumbles the ball, and the Billies will recover. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball will go over on downs to Fredericksburg. Whether you want to call that a turnover or not, the Billies are going to get the ball. We'll watch the replay here on Billies.Live. That freshman quarterback pressure just got to him. Ball comes loose.
Yeah, McCarver was able to knock it loose, and I think Sabera got on it. So that's the play of the ball game. Eagles have 2 timeouts, so let's see. I start doing the math. Let's see.
2 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the game. Billies lead 28-20. 1st down, maybe 2 would do it here.
Yeah, 1 1st down will do it. But Fredericksburg's going to call timeout right now. They had to get a couple guys on the field. I think they were a little too excited. It ain't over yet.
We'll take a quick timeout with them and be back in 30 seconds.
Dutchman's Meat Market in Fredericksburg is the place for premium meats. Not only can you find the best cuts of meat, but Dutchman's has fresh sandwiches for lunch, a variety of snack sticks, multiple jerkies, and dried sausage. Dutchman's also has a large assortment of rubs, spices, and sauces for all your meats. So go see Dutchman's at 1609 East Main in Fredericksburg, or call in an order at 830-997-5693 or online at dutchmansmarket.com.
And we're back. It is 2 minutes, 4 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. And folks just keep checking in. The Smedleys out in Southern California, Bobby's family, and then Jennifer Smedley and her family watching in San Antonio. Thanks, Jerry, for checking in. As
Amy Kopp from Louisiana watching. We got them. Let's see if we can hit every state. That would be pretty cool.
I hope the game doesn't go that long. 1st down and 10 for the Billies. Everyone in tight. A little bit different formation here, kind of a protect formation. Going to hand off to Stephen Wade. Starts right, bounces back to the middle. He's out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down. We'll see if Pleasanton's going to use that timeout.
I think they're going to wait, and if they can get a stop here on third down, then they'll try to stop it. The Billies should take this all the way to about a minute 12, minute 16 before they hike the football.
Shout out to James Drury, former Battling Billy, watching out in Las Vegas. Thanks for checking in. And
Las Vegas, hey, put $5 on 20 black for me.
Hand off again to Stephen Wade. Boy, just power running.
He keeps going.
He's still going. Going to have the first down out to the 50-yard line, and that scrum just keeps moving forward into Eagle territory, and they're going to stop the clock. Pleasanton will call a timeout, but
Randall, this really should do it.
Watch the replay and just continue to be impressed with how hard Stephen Wade runs that ball. Just keeps his feet under him, keeps churning. 5, 6, 7 Eagles there, and then here come the Billy crew to kind of help push him forward. And 28-20 with a minute 6 to go here in the ball game.
Just a great job here of grinding it out.
Donald Hone and Donald and Julianne watching the game at home tonight, checking in. Good to hear from them. Thanks for joining us.
I'm excited. I got a Wade preaching. Wade and Wanda are watching the game, and
yeah, I miss old Wade.
Yeah, I tell you what, he was one of the most liked coaches there. Was just great for kids and funny. Man, the man was funny.
Yep. Shared a classroom with him for many years. First down and 10 for the Billies in victory formation here, as Emmel takes a snap and takes a knee, hands the ball off to the official, and Pleasanton will use their final timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
We love living in the country. My husband works from home, and I teach our 5 youngest children here as well. Fast, uncapped, reliable internet is critical for our family. And that's exactly what we've gotten from Bee Creek for over 10 years now. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
And we are back to Farris Stadium.
Sean Dory wants to give a shout out. He's enjoyed watching the Billies play tonight. We're a minute away from going to round 4, the regional finals.
Lots of folks checking in tonight, cheering on these battling Billies.
Emmel's going to take a knee, and Pleasanton cannot stop it. So it's just going to take one more kneel down.
Third down for the Billies. Pica's checking in. Kendra, Ellie, Kim, all those folks watching the ball game. Candace, we'll get to do this, looks like one more week.
Yeah, but somewhat of a dilemma.
For both of us, there are dilemmas. And Fredericksburg, that's going to do it, as that will allow the play clock to run down on this one. And boy, eruption from the sideline over there. 10 seconds left to go in the ball game. 28-20 is going to be your final score.
Everybody on their feet in the stands over there.
Yep, what a celebration. Big crowd across the way. The cheerleaders coming out onto the field. The Billies will advance to the regional finals to play the winner of Austin LBJ and the Bernie Greyhounds. They'll be playing at noon tomorrow in the Alamo Dome. What a day for the Battling Billies. 28-20 is the final score. We'll take a break and begin to wrap things up in just a moment.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologist Drs. Ann Plinicky and Charles Cohn provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 997-6535, online at fbgi.com.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
3 seconds on the clock. The shot's up for 3. It's good, and the Billies win.
A successful fast break should end with a goal. Are your retirement plans and goals a slam dunk, or does it need some more practice? At Joseph Financial Partners, we'll draw up a play to get you down the court and set you up for the win. We can't help you with your basketball game, but we can get your portfolio in shape for the championships. Call Joseph Financial Partners at 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
For a family-operated, community-focused business that supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders, think Toch Well Service. For all your well repairs and service after drilling, think Toch Well Service. For water pump installation in windmill, solar pump, jet, submersible pump, and pressure tank service, think Toch Well Service. They've been serving Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country since 2002. Call 830-997-2413. License number 4502 KLP.
Both teams meeting at midfield there to congratulate each other on a game well played. And I have to agree, both sides of the ball. 28-20 is your final score on the Fredericksburg Realty Group scoreboard. Congratulations to these Battling Billies as they advance to the next round of the playoffs. And, you know, what an awesome atmosphere it has been watching these kids practice a little bit over the week. Thanksgiving yesterday and still playing football. We're going to get one more week out of this, and it'll be a familiar opponent, whoever we play, Austin LBJ or the Bernie Greyhounds.
We know it's going to be a purple team.
Yeah.
either Bernie or LBJ. Most likely LBJ. I think Vegas has got them as 40-point favorites.
And that would be likely. But you're not really going to have to go back to the drawing board for either one of those guys. You've game planned and schemed against them before. You can watch film, make some adjustments, and you got to continue to ride this wave of momentum as you see the kids line up for the alma mater. And what a great feeling that's got to be. It's been since 1983 that we've gotten to this point in the playoffs. Now Mayfield's going to have to dig a little further into his
I don't know. This may be the farthest.
Have we ever gone beyond this round in the playoffs? But a solid game tonight. Turnovers were definitely the difference on both sides for the Billies and the Eagles, and Fredericksburg managing to capitalize, and really should have been a 28-13 game. You go back and look at that pass completion and you think, wow, how did he catch that ball? And Yansky was right there, just kind of relaxed, and the kid fingertip caught that ball and took off.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to give Pleasanton all the credit in the world. You know, the quarterback goes out, trailing by 2 scores, and, they put a freshman in, and you know what? They had a chance to tie the ball game. They really did. You know, they had the ball, and then they were moving, and Fredericksburg comes up with a big 4th down turnover. Logan McCarver knocks it loose, and Saberi gets on it, and then the Billies are able to salt it away on the ground. But just a great performance. You know, I got to give credit. Both teams played well. They really did.
They did, and as good a football game in this round of the playoffs as you could expect. The Billies will survive to the final 8. Boy, what a great ride this has been. It will continue next week with another game, time and place to be determined. We'll take a break and wrap some things up statistically and talk a little bit more about the upcoming week. Stay with us on Billies.Live, TexasRadio.net.
Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front nine features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back nine stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
Haberdashery, modern, inspired style curated in Fredericksburg, Texas. We are inspired by world travel and nature. We personally hand select our clothing and accessories and assemble them like no place else. You'll see this the moment you step foot in our store. Revealing beauty and confidence through surprise and fashion curation. HaberdasheryBoutique.com.
Los Cazadores is the stop for hunters to gear up and get ready for season. The store in Stonewall, Texas has been remodeled and stocked with guns, ammo, feeders, blinds, and much more. Los Cazadores has the top archery products, offering expert experience with an on-site 3D range. Bucks are brought in from all around to be scored with trophy scan technology and entered into our contest. Stop in and sign up for the world's largest whitetail hunting contest.
And we're back as you see acting head coach Bill Wilder addressing the team down there, and what an awesome job done by these coaches in light of a little bit of adversity this week. But Bill Wilder, Jeff Huff, the entire crew putting things together this week and getting ready for this ball game, and maybe it was the jersey combination.
I'm telling
Tim,
you.
I don't know. We got a few comments on that. We'll take it. One more shout out, Wade and Sharon Phillips watching the game tonight. Wade, a big supporter of our tennis team when his son Parker was coming through, and we appreciate all that. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So one more week of football. It'll be Austin LBJ or the Bernie Greyhounds, and as you said, odds-on favorites there are the district opponent,
number one
LBJ.
team. Number one team in the state.
You would think that would be who we'll see next week. So you start. We talked about this during the break. You start thinking about where that game might be played. The obvious is maybe Dripping Springs with a brand new stadium, only a few years old, would be a great place to play. But then you could also go on into Austin and play some stadiums there. Yeah. Or
UT.
At this point, do you flip home and home? I don't think they would do that, but it's always a possibility. And as we mentioned earlier, both of us going to be in a quandary this week. You've got a basketball tournament in Hondo on Friday and Saturday.
And you're going in the Hall of Fame on Friday. You have to be there.
Texas Tennis Coaches Association has their Hall of Fame banquet on Friday night at Horseshoe Bay. So I will not be able to make it if it's a Friday night
Let's
game.
Play on Saturday.
Let's aim for Saturday. Can we put that bug in somebody's ear?
We need to do that. Get on it right away.
You hate to miss it. Boy, what a ball game. So those coaches will sit down or make a phone call or two in the next couple of days, probably tomorrow evening, and get that set as to where and when. It could be a Thursday evening game. Most likely it would be a Friday evening. And like you said, we'll put our 2 cents in, see if we can get it on a Saturday.
You know what? If we can get everybody listening to call whoever the winner, make a plea for that. But, hey, you know what? I knew I can count on Coach Mayfield. Got from him, he said 1966 was the Billies reached the fourth round.
1966. And we'll continue to do research on that. But, boy, that's amazing.
That was the year that's 55 years. That's the year I was born.
That's been a while. So the next question would be, who did we play in that round?
I'm sure he's got that too. We'll find out.
UIL classifications certainly looked a lot different in 1966 than they do now. Once again, your final score, Fredericksburg 28, Pleasanton 20. The Billies will advance to the regional finals to take on the winner of Austin LBJ and the Bernie Greyhounds. Another week of football in the Hill Country. We'll take it, Tim. It just continues.
Hey, let's go into Christmas.
Might as well. We just keep going a couple more weeks. Hey, for Tim Kamen, this is Randall King saying thanks for joining us on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. Go Billies, get the win tonight, and we'll see if we can do this again next week. Good night, and God bless.